Beautiful morning. Beautiful morning today. Gonna try and get some more done on this side today. I've been feeling a bit off this morning, but such is life, things happen. To sweep off the deck again, I suppose, would be a good start to the day, wouldn't it? It's looking semi-decent in here though. It's alright. Start to get it together. Start to get it together. The joys of adulting, but otherwise I'll look at this all day and I'll go, oh, look, what a mess. What a mess. All the little jobs, eh? All the little jobs in life. Make everything nice and pretty. Here we go. Makes a difference, you know, you walk outside and I'll whine about it and look at it and get annoyed by it 10 times, so I'm better off just doing it. There we go. Oh, it's just make nice. Let the dogs mess it up soon. There you go, daddies. Well, take a minute just to... Hey, get out of there. Hey. Stubborn. See, if you didn't give up as easy as that leaf. Yeah, just have a coffee in a minute, guys. There we go. We'll get the deck swept off. Got to climb up there later, put some more paper on for the storm, I guess. Always something to do around here, so tune in and all that jazz. Hey, what's good? Oh, hey Jace, how are you, bro? Make sure, what else do I need here? I need all messages on and all that. Morning, Bubba. Morning, Jace. How are we all? I saw, I was watching your video, Jace. I mentioned it on stream last night that I'd been watching your video. It was cool to see some of your fans had sent some toys for Xena. Sent some toys for the dog, man. That's what I love about the YouTube community, man, right? It's like, yeah, Xena seemed very happy, mate, so it was good. Yeah, but yeah, I've got a fair bit of the wrap on this now, so we got all the way around these two walls yesterday. There's windows going here and stuff. I've got to frame it up better, but again, it's just getting it closed in, so we sort of... Now, you know, as you guys have seen for ages, when I stream in the gym, it's light coming through there. It's not clad yet. So we got some wrap on. But now we've got a big storm coming. But we have some wrap on. So we're good. Sort of, as you can see, it's a cluster of sort of wall cabinets and a bit of everything that'll go in along here. This is timber, it's just temporary. I don't think I'll get the black mould off that. I think I'll just replace it. It was just some cheap bit to close it in with. So, yeah, that'll do. That'll do on that front. But I'm going to wander in, we're going to have a coffee. I'll do a workout shortly. I had some probiotic drink. Me and my partner, we both had a bit of a sore gut this morning. And we had some of that like raw juice drink we've been having. But we got a probiotic mango one. Yeah, our gut certainly woke up this morning like, oh, just, yeah, wasn't feeling well. But that's alright. I'll have a sit down for a minute. I need a coffee. Who wants coffee? I need a coffee. Oh, I'm getting going for the day. I've sort of been up a few hours. I've been up since about 4:30. I think I woke up today, 4:30. So just been wandering around, been outside. Yeah, just wandering around, doing little tidy ups and yeah, enjoying the morning, right? Listening to the birds and soaking in the world. You know, the peace of the country. So it's nice to have that's how I can sort of start the day and balance my mind out. But yeah, been feeling pretty off this morning. Just get the jug on, but yeah, pull up a chair, say hi if you're new. I haven't put a poll or anything up yet, so if you want to know what the channel's about, you can ask. Usually I put something on the screen. Well, we just hang out, we have a positive chat. That's the idea, you know. People aiming in the right direction. You're trying to improve your life. You know, you're trying to have a life in this world, or you struggle with ADHD, depression, anything like that. Pull up a chair, hit the sub and like and all that jazz. All helps me out. But yeah, we just have a good chat. We try and help some people. I do the odd bit of workout on here. Nothing crazy, just like I do 200 push-ups a day. So I've just taken the last 2 days off that. So we'll get back to that every day this week. I think I'll do that like Tuesday to Saturday. Just because when my partner has her days off my schedules, you know, it's we go out and get stuff done and whatever. What do we need? Oh, before I sit in here too long, hang on. I've been out in the sun all morning, but need some more light in here. Oh, there we go. Oh, The old caravan still works. It's doing the job. The cabin's, it's going to survive until the cabin's done. And then once the cabin's done, I'm going to gut out this entire caravan and we'll rebuild it. We'll do something custom with it. Or like grey and black interior and stuff, right? Do something cool with it. So I'll take you away from the boiling jug there, but I will get a coffee on. Hey DT, how are you, bro? Depression talk in the house. How are you, man? Yeah, we're just having a yarn, mate. Usual story. Whatever your preference on rappers there, my friend. Jesse Pinkman. Come on, man. Oh, he goes up here somewhere, right? Yeah, we just have a chat and see how everyone's going and hope you're all doing well and all that. What else is going on? With the state of the world, as always, as I say, you focus on what you can control, right? So I went and just topped up a little bit of supply yesterday just in case there are food shortages coming and all that. Not to worry about it. We don't worry about all the politics, but there will be an effect out the end of it, right? So stock up on a big bagger, and 5 kilo of rice will keep us going, you know. There's tons of baked beans, and, you know, instant noodles, stuff like that. Something to, you know, if you need it, a few tins of something is probably not a bad idea at the moment. That's all I have to say to alleviate any concerns you have about the world. We don't do politics and stuff, but you know, it is a bit of prudence goes a long way, right? You can't control the whole world, you can't control global shipping or anything or worry about it, but you can go, okay, well, not silly to have a few cans in there and go, oh, yep, sweet, you know, any anxiety you have about it then, it's like, oh, okay, well, whatever. It is what it is. Rice tuna, bottled water. Yep, bottled water. Another one to get is the, I can't remember the exact brand, but there's a type of pool cleaner stuff. And it will purify up to 10,000 gallons of water. So you put it in like a scoop, like the size of a pre-workout scoop, and it'll, you know, you can put that into a lot of, like, you know, big barrels of water, and it will make it drinkable. So rather than go for the bottled water, that can be a better option, is to get some pool cleaner stuff that's designed so, you know, it's drinkable. I can't remember exactly what it's called. My brain's failing me right now. Yeah, I've just got the rice, got some instant noodles to throw on the pile. Do the job. What else? Penne pasta. I mean, we usually buy this kind of stuff anyway, but yeah, I've sort of added more tins of tuna and stuff, right? Because I want to be able to get some protein in if needed. Basically, yeah, some creamed corn, whatever, cream of corn, I don't know, all that kind of stuff. Just something. You know, I just, you know, after what happened with the last situation where we all had to queue for groceries and stuff, so it's going to be a just, yeah, the oil situation triggers the rest of it. The fuel prices are the start of it, just like the virus was the start of the other situation. So that was sort of the test pilot run. So what's happening this time is the recession comes after, right after the lockdowns and stuff. Everything was clown world. Everybody had all this money and payouts, and people were buying new wheels for their car and all sorts. You know, people were just flying money around, and then everything went away, as we know, right? That's been the last few years. So we're going into it now, and again, it's not to worry about. I have no idea what's happening overseas. I just know the end effect, and what I can control in my own life is what matters here. So yeah, build up a little bit of stock of food and whatever, and that's what's going to happen is the trucks are struggling to run. Like in New Zealand here, both ferry companies between the North and South Island have had technical issues on their ship this week, which means there's going to be shortages of products and things, right? So when I was at the supermarket yesterday, the baked beans and rice and noodles were almost all gone. Everything else was full stocked. But yeah, people are staying together just in case, right? So that's all I have to say on that. It's just, you know, bit of prudence. Go spend $50 on some tins of stuff, throw it in the corner and go. Then you're not standing there. If everything goes to crap for a week, you're not trying to get somewhere and standing in a line waiting for a food parcel or something. You're not out with all the craziness of the world. If riots break out in your city or something, right? You can just sort of operate. So it's just a contingency plan, right? Beyond that, who cares? We've got our own lives to get on with. That's all I have to. That's all I have to say on all that situation with this channel, man. It's just that's how it goes. Got some chat. Who's going to chat? Am I ranting too much about this? Should I stay chill? Am I fear mongering by? Oh, maybe. Perhaps. Who would know? Anyway. So yeah, a little stock of that to keep us going. All right. I've got my coffee. Do a workout a bit later on, guys. I'll get a coffee and we'll have a chat as usual. Yeah, the bigger picture, I'm not going to worry about. I can't control what happens in the world. None of us can predict exactly where it's going, right? But yeah, just some basics and you're fine. I understand, I'm so far out in the country, it's like, by the time the tech gets out here, they can't even make the road out of tarmac yet. It's still, the road's still gravel, so, it'll take them a while. Give them time to catch up. No, me and my partner spent the last couple of days mostly out on the motorbike, to be honest, at the beach. So we did some stuff around home. We got the other 2 walls wrapped on the cabin. Topped up on some groceries and stuff. Did a bit of gardening and that, and just chill a couple of days. Like that's what we try and carve out, for our days off work, because we just have a couple of days where we do some, make sure we get some work done and stuff. But we're not going to deprive ourselves and sit here and be like, get out and do some stuff. So the motorbike's real good. I mean, the motorbike is getting 30 miles to the gallon. So, hey, dog, hey, stop scratching, you noodle. Okay, I'll brush you again. You've been brushed like 9 times this week. She's shedding her summer coat, so. Hey, noodle. Hey, big noodle. Yeah. You're lean and mean, eh? Lean and mean. Good girls. Alright, you're looking well. Yeah, get your big fluffy winter coat soon, eh? Oh, no, I shouldn't have scratched it. I'm sorry. Can you go on your bed, though? Alright, we're good. Where are we? Oh, I'll get my beanie off now. It's getting a bit warmer. Day's starting to warm up. Open this roof up. Yeah, I tend to probably need to get this thing opened up sooner, but I've sort of been out on the deck and stuff. I usually sit out on the lawn in the morning and that. Even if I'm on my phone scrolling stuff, I still try and sort of be outside if I can, rather than in. Try and make the most of, remind myself to make the most of, when it isn't raining, you can actually sit out there and listen to the birds and that, mate. Like, I built a deck in a cabin, and the deck's done, and it's like, well, I need to make sure I sit on it, so I'll probably head out there in a minute, actually. I've made my coffee, actually. Let's head out there. Let's head out there. Why are we sitting in here for? What are we sitting in? Whoa, careful, dog. Take the coffee outside. Get the puppies out. Good girls, wait on. Whoa. Right, there we go. We're good. We'll go have a coffee. We'll pull up a chair outside somewhere. Zed, stay close. Oh, zoomies going on. Oi. Oh my gosh. We've got it. It's all on. It's all on this morning. Just make sure I monitor that. Alright. Don't be too rough. Once the growlies start, I'll intervene. It's just them just working it out. Yeah, they're just working it out. She's learned to spin off him as well, so it's just if he starts actually hanging on, take issue with it. Alright. Hey, Zed, off. You, no, bed now. Go on. Bed. Go on, I see where it's going. Go on. It's a good boy. Alright. You gonna chill now? Okay, that's enough of that. Okay, good. Yeah. I'll let them have their playtime, but I just got to make sure it doesn't get too rough. He's pretty rough and tumble. He's always been like that with other dogs and stuff. He was a rescue, and she came from somebody who just ran a litter from their own dogs. So yeah, she's a one-off litter they did, and after the lady did one litter of the German Shepherd, she went, nope, I'm never doing another litter. I'm getting my dog fixed. No, this was horrible. Hey, big fella, how are you? Handsome boy. Looking lean, mate. Looking lean and shiny. So yeah, I feed them on a no grain feed. It's biscuits, but they're no wheat and stuff in them. It's no grain feed. So yeah, their coats are way shiny. I used to give them like just the bags, stuff, pedigree or whatever. And yeah, they always look dull. They were low energy. They'd get basically their weight would fluctuate a lot. And yeah. G'day, Alf. How are you, mate? Good to see you. Yeah, just having a morning wander around. I'm weighing up if I keep this hill, to be honest. I'm sort of from digging out for that deck. So I've got another deck going in here. I'm going to retain down here all the way to here. Just bring the deck out here. So we've got like an L-shaped deck around the cabin. That is the plan. Hey, that's the plan. There's drainage and stuff all under there already done. So I've got to redo the gate drains. Those are all blocked up, but there's another one there somewhere. So it all feeds down through here. So I've got to get all the drainage in, but we've got a bit of a mound here of dirt from out of there. So yeah, I'm going to eventually take this. I'm going to take the caravan out of there, retaining wall from there all the way along, and then take all this dirt and build it so it's all flat lawn all the way next to the deck. And then the other cabin I've already started on is there. There's some posts in the ground over there for the other cabin. So it'll be garage, cabin, deck, cabin, right? So it's all kind of built around this, I'll show you. It's all kind of built around this big tree up here. So that's the idea, is we're sort of built around the tree. Yeah. But yeah, it's like you can see the morning light coming from over there, beams in on the deck here now. And it gets quite good there, right through there's French doors there, so it comes through there. And then throughout the hottest part of the day, and you've got some light on this deck too. But in the hottest part of the afternoon, you've got shade from this big tree around here. And then later in the afternoon, the light comes in over the top of me and just runs all in here. So you can sunbathe out here from about 2, but it's damn hot. So I'm doing like a loft up in here. So these are going to open out so you can actually sit up here. So there'll be like a day bed up there, right? But for the moment, I've just framed it up with that. But I've designed it so I can just take it out and put in stuff. So I'm going to do like a pergola awning, like a deck top, all the beams off here, right? And then you'll be able to sit up on the deck up here. So it'll be covered below. But it's going to have like a living roof, kind of Zen garden type thing on top with succulents and stuff. That kind of thing, rocks and succulents, and you'll be able to sit up there on the day bed and yeah, we'll work something out. I have a plan. The autism has made a plan. So that is the plan, sort of. Yeah, working. Oh yeah. What am I doing? We're just having a chat, bro. Just catch up on everything, and yeah. My channel's all about focusing on your own life. Building your own life. Control what you can control. That's what I do here, man. Mate, 150 last week, solid, bro. Better than nothing, mate. It was a special place. Oh, thank you, Jace. Yeah, it's been hard work so far, man. But it's worth it. Like I've had to learn to drive a digger. I have no idea how to build a cabin or a garage. I was never into any building, right? I was always cars, motorbikes, and stuff, right? So I think the only thing I'd built before this was like a bedside table when I was 12 and at school, and the drawers didn't close properly, and it was made out of MDF. And why not more cabins for a harem? Because one woman is enough, bro. One woman is enough. Only need one good woman, mate. Dog, get out from under the camper. Hey. Oi, noodle brain, come here. Oh, is it because you dropped your... So what this German Shepherd does, what Heidi does, is she has a habit that she's got a piece of clay or something, and she has to roll everything down a hill. Like I bought out post holes for the deck, right? Her game for the next 2 or 3 weeks was find every bit of clay she could and try and roll it down the hill and see if she could get it in the hole. That's her favourite game in the world. And I think I taught her this because when I first had her as a puppy, I had her on the bed and I had like a tennis ball. She wouldn't really take it, so I put it on the sloped pillow. I put it up the top of the pillow and let it roll down, and then she'd grab it. And then she started placing it and rolling it down. And since then, I've apparently taught her to roll everything at me downhill. So I may have made a stuff up there, Jace. Any advice for a 24-year-old boy, sir? Well, if you're a 24-year-old boy, I'd say, you know, you're already a man at 24, but you know, maybe you feel like you're still a boy or something, right? Value time over all else. Time, family, friends, real people. Don't put your time, don't put your worry at anything outside of your control. Take it on you. Take it on you that nobody's going to come and help you. Nobody's going to save you. Know, nobody's going to fix your life for you, bro. Nobody can ever care about you as much as you can care about you, and nobody's ever going to talk to you in your head as bad as you talk to you. You know, if you were comforting a friend, like, you know, would you come to them, you know, a friend goes, oh, I'm struggling. If you were talking to a friend and they had all your problems and they were explaining it how you explain it, how would you talk to them? How would you respond to that friend? Are you going to be like, oh, you're an idiot, you're always a loser, oh, you'll never get better? No, you'd F off, right? That person wouldn't be your friend. So, you know, just be kind to yourself. Focus on yourself. Focus on whatever dream you have. Go chase it. Go do it. Only got one lifetime, man. Whatever it is you want to do, go do it. I'm not here to judge anybody or tell anybody how to live. Like, just whatever it is you want to do, go do it. As long as you're not, you know, harming other people. You know, chase that. You know, we're all dead within 100 years. Everybody you know, everybody you ever know, right? Everybody's dead within 100 years, so nobody's gonna fucking remember, right? Like, you can be 60 years old and have 20-year-olds judging you, like, oh, you're fucking whatever. Nobody's gonna remember, bro. Nobody's going to remember when you embarrass. Like, one guy was like, oh, should I ask out this girl I like? He was asking yesterday. It's like, bro, who gives a fuck? I used to live that way, bro. It's horrible, man. Who gives a fuck? Shoot your shot, find out, right? Find out. Whatever it is you want to chase, whatever you want to do, whatever's stuck in your mind, find out. See what happens. This is it's just an idea in my head, man. I wanted a cabin. I wasn't going to pay somebody 50 grand to build it. That's 2 grand. It's $2,000. That garage is built. That garage, it's a 6-car garage. $2,000 for that as well. You know, I don't have money, bro. I have debt. I don't have money, but we're working on it. Get these cars finished up and sold. Get totally debt free, and I'm good, baby. I'm good. That's the plan, Lieutenant Dan. Something like that. Anyway, where'd my coffee go? Did I put it away? I hope that offers some insight. Yeah, I don't do any trolls or anything on here, guys. Just so you're aware, I'm here giving my time to try help other people, right? So if you can be respectful of that, I would appreciate it. I'm here to build a good community of people who are, you know, we're not looking at the world and all the politics and what's happening in Iran, bro. We're not looking at all the stuff that we have no control over. It's how is this going to affect our lives, and how can we take charge of it and make sure that our life and our family and things are looked after, right? That's what I'm about, man. So if you can keep it on that, guys, I would appreciate it. Anybody struggling with depression, ADHD, autism, anything like that, just let me know. Most welcome, man. Most welcome anytime. Anybody needs advice, you know, I can spitball the best I can, right? I feel you, man. I feel you. Life's a battle, dude. But you know, without suffering, there wouldn't be nothing would ever feel good if you didn't suffer, right? Suffering is the process, unfortunately. It's necessary, right? Necessary for things to happen. Oh, hey, watch out for my coffee, dog. Come up here, girl. Hey, get your bit of clay, use your mouth and get out of there. Don't paw at it, don't dig for it. Use your mouth. Good girl. Come on, out of there. Sorry, I muted it. I'm sorry. I've done it again. No wonder everybody left. I'm sitting there yapping. Eventually I'll get the hang of this YouTube shit, eh, guys? My bad. Missed all the explanation. Shit, from where? Where was I muted from? Was I still outside? I'll do it again. This is what I mean, guys, when I come on here. Like, I'm just a human. I'm just me. I'm not on here to pull a character. I'm not any better than anyone or anything. Got bullied once when I was a teen. A guy lived near my house. That one was trauma of hiding, bro. Raw. I think it's fear of death. I don't know what to do, sir. Yeah, got the same kind of fears, bro. You're gonna die anyway. We all are. It's not pleasant, right? I'd reframe it as this, right? Your dad. Like, we're gonna do this a bit crass, all right? Your dad has dropped thousands of loads probably in his life, mostly into socks and towels and things, right? Probably, right? And then, you know, there's millions of sperm every time, right? And on the day you were made, of all the millions of little sperm in that race, you were the fastest sperm. You won. You are the one who won the opportunity to exist. Now, you have a phone, right? You have the internet. You've got power to charge your phone and things. You've probably got a roof over your head. You've got food in your stomach, right? So you've been born in a place where your situation's better than you think, right? So I'd suggest have gratitude for that. Have gratitude for the opportunity to exist. Understand the clock is ticking and you're wasting time worried about death, worried about this, worried about what other people think, worried about all of it. You're worried about all these things that in 100 years when we're all dead, nobody's going to remember you, nobody's going to know. So go do whatever the fuck you want to do. That's my advice. Don't live in fear, don't live in worry, because you know you're just going to, it's like worrying about the Iran war and people putting their time at that. So why put your time at it? Why put your time at any of it? All I've got to do is stock up some cans and fuel's a bit more expensive. Okay, we adapt, but I'm not going to worry about it. I got a life to live, bro. I got a cabin to build. You know, I've moved out to the country and got the dog, and you know, it's taken 20 years to get this, and a lot of mistakes and stuff, right? You know, this is my dream. Like, this is my dream. Like, a lot of people would think like, oh, this guy's, you know, he's at rock bottom. It's like, man, I'm building exactly what I want for myself, right? Hey, darling, you're so beautiful. You know that. Here you go, girl. Beautiful, mate. I can pull it back as far as a permanent ban. How about that? That was easy. From the fence, bro. Oh no, I muted it for that long. But yeah, it was just the way the light comes in was what I was pointing out. To see the morning sun, so it's designed. We get a lot of wind here, so I didn't want this to, you know, you get sometimes 140k an hour wind here. So I want to allow some kind of future proofing that it's going to pass through. So it's got privacy. There's a road up there and driveways and stuff, right? But it's got privacy, but at the same time it lets wind pass through, and I didn't want it to just be like a panel fence that just pushes, you know, blocks all the light. So basically this panel is going to move maybe another 6 feet that way, and there's going to be a deck across here, and then it'll be panelled like that the whole way along, just so the sun can still come in, right, and the trees get light. And so yeah, that's pretty much, that's the effect you get off it. And then obviously be a lot more of it, because that's like a panelled light area there, and that's all French doors, so it's got a panel on each side, and then the double doors open in the middle here. So yeah, but yeah, we're getting there. It's all getting wrapped up. It's all getting wrapped up. As I was saying, we got bedside tables there. Got those off a mate for $50. You know, just need to clean the BMX and get out for a go. Yeah, that cabinet was like $80. Lead light cabinet and stuff. So just TV table, stuff like that. And then yeah, at the moment it's just serving as a gym and stuff. The gym might end up back in the garage. I don't know. Like, got these cupboards as well for the wall cabinets. So I'll sort of refurb them, clean those up. Again, like, you know, they were $1. Like, you know, that was $1. It's just, you get, yeah, literally looking at $1 buy now auctions and building supply. Used building supplies, lowest price. Oh yeah, you know, check it every couple of times a day. Take 2 minutes a couple of times a day. Oh yep. So what I did was, rather than making trips down to the city all the time, I would ask each person. I'd be like, hey, yep, keen to buy, I can pick it up, but I'm down on the city on this date. Will that work? So I'd line up 6 or 10 people, and like, you know, one person I'm getting bolts from, one person I'm getting garage doors from, somebody else's windows, you know. So you take it all in that one trip. Like, that's another way again, like gas costs at the moment. Just try to think about when you go out and like try, you know, on your way home from work, do your groceries or something, right? Rather than, oh, to go take a trip out there and here and there and everywhere, right? You just have a little bit more planning, and you know, things will affect you less, right? None, mate. I do not do drugs, my friend. Nicotine. G'day. G'day, Connor. Alright. Sorry, guys. Got to do a couple more bands. We'll just get rid of some people who will never become anything. Alright. Have a good day, boys. Somebody woke up on the wrong side of the bed this morning, I guess, eh? You know, you got to be pretty lost. You know, you come into some random person's channel. Oh, g'day, you F-wit. All right. Who looks like the F-wit, mate? Who's sitting on my channel, like, just talking bullshit? As I say, I'm here to help people. I'm here to motivate people. I don't have time for the bullshit, so we don't do it. Kia ora, bro. Mary Pride back again. How are you, man? How you been, dude? Good to see you. What's good? What is good, mate? Finally got the motorbike back on the road here, so me and the missus spent the weekend sort of out at the beaches and that. Went for a couple of good rides. Oh, just pretty inspired by the movie, bro, and just the whole message of the Venom movies, man. Especially the first one where, yeah, the main character is, you know, struggling in life. He's kind of a loser, loses his job, his girlfriend, everything, right? And then Venom comes along and, you know, go like, you're weak, you know, he makes him stronger, right? It's the tougher side of him essentially takes over. He takes agency over his life, right? So that's the whole Venom reference. Yeah, I don't know, Mary, bro. It's just, yeah. I hope those people find their way, bro. But I'm not gonna allow them to use my channel as a platform for that. I'm not gonna allow it here. There's a million other channels they can go troll on live. There's a million other creators around that'll put up with that shit more and engage it. But no, I'm here to protect. I'm gonna protect my audience, right? Like, we're here to talk about improving your life and focusing on your life and not being distracted. So it is what it is. Oh, that's rough. You wrecked it putting it in the water today. What happened to it, mate? What happened? Oh, it's no bloody good. But it'll work out, mate. It'll work out. You'll find a way. I'm sure you'll figure it out. You probably didn't wreck it completely. You can't wreck everything. You know? How bad is it, mate? Are you alright? And the other thing is are you alright? That's more important than, you know, it's like motorcycling, right? I've obliterated many a motorbike, and it's just like, and mates have as well, and they're like, oh, I've lost my bike, you know, I spent so long saving for it. It's like, dude, you're alive. You got the whole rest of your life ahead of you to, you know, remedy that, or, you know, try again, or whatever, right? So don't beat yourself up, man. Shit happens. Shit happens, dude. Why does it happen? We don't know. Why it happened to you? Even more of a question, man. Even more of a question. Where's this other dog? Zed, come on! I might have to go find another dog. Yeah, boy! Right down the back garden. I better go find him. Unless he was on my bed, I didn't see him there though. We'll go check. We'll go have a wander. Hopefully, sometimes the reception goes a bit crap when you're walking on YouTube. I've noticed that in people's lives and stuff, so I apologise. Let's go find this dog. Come on, Zed. Where are you, dog? Let's go find him. He should be just up here. Wander around the garden. Dog. See if we can find him. Oh, this is to clear up and stuff as well. It's been a mission. Where is this dog? Oh dear. Zed boy, come on here. he's the one who will wander down next door. Like, it's friendly, you know, it's not a problem, but he's been jumping the new fence. He's found a new way to get out. We'll find him soon enough. Come on, dog. He'll probably be looking at me when I get back over there. Knowing him. He'll be looking at me like, what? I was here the whole time. I was in the other garden. But no, I have to go and make short. Doing a lap. Doing a lap to find him. Might have to mute the mic and yell out for him in a second if he's going to be like that. Hey Ahmed, how are you, brother? Where is this boy? Oh, the other gate's open. Who left that open? Fuck. Sorry, one moment. And where do you think you've been, doofy? Get in. On your bed, come on. Hey, wait at the gate. I'll let you in. Where do you think you're off to? Hey? Hey? Come on in. So, you know, I'm not going to yell at the dog for that when I've left a part of the fence you can get out of. It's just how it is. She won't do it, but he's just a stubborn boy. He'll be jumping over the fence and you go, nah, don't do it. No. Tried to train it for years. He's just always been that way. Because I got him as a rescue. He was like 18 months old when I got him. He's a bit doofy, but he's alright. Oh, well, he's only 10 metres out of the driveway and he's looking at me like, hi. Just sniffing at the blimmin' bushes. Hey, Noodle. Right, we're good. We've relocated the dog. Hey, Celtic. Yeah, I had it muted while I was yelling out for the dog. Just I didn't want to be. I went, hey, come here, down the street. So I don't want to deafen the audience. So yeah, all good, right. As always, like he won't really go down the road. He'll go as far as the edge of the property, but on the edge of the road, and he'll kind of like, oh, and he's thinking about it, and that's when I find him. He's just sitting there sniffing a tree. So I'm only just here, Dad. So yeah, sure you are. He's thinking about it. So that's right. That's why I have to make, again, ADHD, right? If I'm getting distracted. So I just got to put a bit more, yeah. I'll show you the issue. I will show the issue. So, all this fence I've just done, this is going to be full height fence, but I put the posts in and I'm just keeping the dogs in, right? So that's fine. He won't get over any of that. But what he's doing to get out is he's running up here. He runs along the edge of there, and then he jumps clean over that there. So that's the jump he's making. Because he's a dick. Here's the rubbish pile of old car parts. We've got to trailer all that away. All the shit, that's all the shit I've thrown away that I was hoarding car parts and shit. I just threw it all away. But yeah, the dog's going off there. So I'm just got to put a bit more in here. We'll get it. Make sure he's going to slim and not be a menace. Hey, menace dogs, what do you got for me? Oh no, mate, it's a crisis. It sounds like a first world problem there, Grant. Sounds like a bit of a first world problem, bro. Hey, Poppy. What are you doing, mate? Happy Waggles. Oh, happy Waggles. It's a very big lump of clay you've got, dog. You're quite happy with that, are you? Oh, I see you've played Knifey Spoony before. You're a nutter, dog. You know that? You're a nutter. It's mine. It's my stick. It's my stick. It's my stick. There you go. You have it. Now you win. Crazy. Defensive of your stick. Yeah, I know. I know what you're like. I'm under attack. I see it. Don't give him a machete. Hey boy. Funny dog. This is a stick. Can I have it? Hey, can I please have it? You're going to tell me no. Can I have it? Can I have the stick? You're going to do some sweeping, are you? Ah, rah, rah. Yeah, it's very friendly, mate. Good on you. That's what I mean. It's, she don't mind, right? Because I've had her since she was a puppy. But he's, yeah, I got him at a year and a half. And you go, give it here, boy. Come on. No. All right. So his game is play keep away. So I'm just not going to engage it with him. Eventually he chills out, and he will actually just bring you stuff when he gets tired of like trying to do that. But it's just he is who he is. I don't have to change him. He's got some issues. That dog. When I got him, he's definitely. He was basically beaten in his whole litter was basically beaten up and thrown in a sack and left on the side of the road. So yeah, he's got a bit of trauma. Yeah, being gone, he would even. Yeah. But it's his stick. Nobody will take his stick. So hey, what can I say? He protects what's his, I guess. It's a happy dog. See you, brother. Yeah, what's good, brother? No, I was watching from Celtic. You got that? Let's do it. I need to type a poll up here. Hang on. Alright, we'll put a poll up. Hey, Joseph, how are you, bro? Good to see you, man. Alright, well, there we go. We're just trying to get this in the right spot on the screen there. How's that? There we go. Good. As always, I have a bit of humour. We throw in some humour. Why not? I'm at like 376 subs or something now. If we hit 400 subs today, I will lose my mind. So if you want to help with that, you can hit the sub button. And yeah, we just have a positive chat here, guys. So yeah, no trolls, no politics, none of that. We just get on with what we're trying to do in life. Come on, dogs, inside. Come on, puppies. Come on. 1, 2. We're gonna hang out in here for a bit, dogs. So we're having a chat. Your bowl's still out, eh? Yeah. You happy, puppy? Yeah, all full now. All full. We've eaten. All right, good. Yeah, I'm weighing up. I'll probably try to do a workout on here soon. I'm feeling like a bit crap, to be honest. Like I don't think it's a good idea to do it right now. So I'll just try and have something to drink. Because me and my partner, we had this I had this probiotic mango thing, and it's my guts are doing kind of backflips this morning. Both of our guts this morning are doing backflips a bit. Like we'll see how we get on. But yeah, both of us weren't feeling overly well last night, that's for sure. Yeah, pup. You good now? Okay. You happy? Good puppy. No, it's a bit. The brightness messes up if I put it there, dog. Oh, yeah, thank you, Joseph. Yeah, it's a beautiful little beach spot. It was really really calm there, man. There was no wind or anything. It was just the water was just a mill pond. It was beautiful, man. I don't know how many lives I'll do from there. Like, we go out there quite often, but it's time with my partner and stuff, and enjoying time at the beach with her. So I don't typically go live when I'm there, just because. Yeah, I've lost my vape. I'm losing my mind. How you going, puppy? You good? Your nose is all wet. Yeah, splashing your nose around in the water bowl. So yeah, what else is going on, good people? Who has something to talk about? Anybody struggle with ADHD or anything? Or who's got some good news? Where did our fella go who had his boat? You like being sad? Oh, search for IKEA. No, you can't. Don't want to like being sad, mate. It's no good. That's no good, mate. Be awesome instead, as Barney Stinson always said, right? You know what I do when I'm sad? I just be awesome instead. True story. So there's always going to be something bad going on, guys. There's always going to be something that can drag you down. There's always going to be something, you know, especially like other people, right? Other people, and it's usually friends and family and things, the people closest to you. It's not what a stranger says or how they judge you. It's somebody you respect, somebody you love, right? That's what gets us down, right? It's somebody you respect, somebody you love, or maybe it's your boss is pissing you off at work and you feel you do a lot for the company or whatever, and you're not being treated right or something, right? So it's all in how you receive it, and if you're going to allow it in and allow it to affect you and react to it, it's going to eat at you, right? Like you can't control other people's actions, just like you can't control the war overseas. I can't control the gas price. What I can control is, okay, well, rather than focus on all that noise and learning more about it, I need to be like, okay, well, gas is getting more expensive. We're going into a recession next, right? A big one, like the biggest one you'll ever see, most likely. Like that's what's happening in the next 12 months or so. I mean, well, it's the ball is rolling now. All the damage is being done to transport and the damage to the economy is being done now, and we're going to see that in the next 6 months or so with food shortages and things like that. Now, I'm not saying to worry about all this. Again, I don't do the politics. I'm just saying the end effect of all that is happening in the world is you want to have some cans of stuff put away and some rice and whatever. Not because the world's ending and it's an apocalypse, but because the oil problems and things and transport and logistics slows down, and then everybody is going to panic, and then the shelves are going to get really cleared out. So I'm not saying go load up the whole shelf. I'm saying just have a few days of food at home. So if the world's in chaos, you can at least eat. Because, do you want to be sitting home hangry? There's people out protesting, whatever. There's all this stuff going on, all this drama. Do you want to be the person sitting there at home going, oh, we haven't even got anything to eat? Like, you're not going to be able to think. You're not going to be able to function, right? You can't live that way. You can't live in fear. You cannot make good long-term life decisions in a heightened emotional state. You have to control your emotional state first. Then you can sit here calmly and go, oh, okay, right? But if you're going, oh, I've got this going on, I've got that going on, oh, I'm behind, oh, like you can't, right? Have you ever tried to make like a plan months ahead when you're in that state? It's not going to work, right? So just, slow it down. And that's where the productivity comes. That's where the flow comes. That's where the consistency and discipline comes, is when you stop trying to like crack the whip and then procrastinate and like beating yourself up for every failure and stuff. And, being so hard on yourself, you're going to, you might get a couple of days of strong work done, but then you're going to be procrastinating so much and be so burnt out that you lose that flow. So it's better to do less more often. Does that make sense? Couldn't sleep last night. Thinking of something you want to paint. Interesting. Car broke down. It made me so happy to be alive. That's interesting. No, we don't. As I say, we don't do the politics, bro. We don't do the politics. It's about not. I'm not worried about. I'm not worried about what some fake leader of some country is doing, bro, and what this might happen and that might happen. It's just the outcomes of what will happen, and the outcomes are what's within my control. So where we run into problems with mental health more often than not is we take it out of our control. So we expect things from other people, and then we're angry when that happens. We expect that we're going to be able to make enough money and get to work. It's like you apparently know these are people who apparently eat people, and everybody's, oh, these people are so evil, and apparently they eat people and all this stuff, right? And you think these people are going to make your food a bit cheaper or your gas a bit cheaper, or that anybody's coming to help you? No. So you actually have to, you can't just stare at the problem and be like, it's so evil, I'm going to have a big problem with it. It's like, right, so instead of complaining about it, take your time and put that time at building your own life so you can, look after your parents, look after your siblings, wife, brother, whatever, right? Look after your friends. There's no point whining about it. Whining about it never changed anything. Whining about it, you can complain all you want about the global policies of the world. It's not going to fix it. You can stare at the news, you can learn every single thing Trump says, you can try to decipher it, you can look at every review on YouTube, you can burn your whole life looking at what other people are doing. You can burn your whole life playing video games and just chatting with people, bullshit, whatever. It's up to you, man. I'm not here to, tell anybody how to live. if you want to live that way, you go for it, man. Just be good to other people, that's all. That's all I'd say. Try and be, but there's no point stressing about anything you can't solve. I could spend my life from today. I could have started it, 10 years ago. I'm gonna stop all war in the world. How far am I gonna get? I don't need to be on all over the internet being like, I'm on this side of this conflict and you're a bad person because you're not. You know how you control a civilization? You keep the poor fighting amongst themselves while you take everything. Keep the people fighting amongst themselves so they never realise how strong they are to rise up, which is why people will never rise up. That's the conclusion. It's never going to happen, because everybody's lives will be on the head. People own businesses, people have houses, people have jobs, people have children, people have mouths to feed, people have pets. There's a whole system going, and as you see with oil not getting to Australia, that whole system can collapse within 40 days because it's a network. This doesn't mean you panic about this. Doesn't mean you watch every bit of news and go, oh my, I need to know everything about this and feed it. Step away from it and go, okay, my gas is going to cost more. Okay, what have I got around that? We're coming into a recession. There's probably going to be food shortages. The fuel prices are high. This is getting bad. It's so you're just going to sit there and whine about it and tell everybody else how upset with it you are. And you're going to complain to the person at the petrol station or the supermarket who's making minimum wage, probably making less money than you. Oh, man. They just work there, bro. So it's about solving your own problems. Nobody's going to come and do it for you. No kisses, Mutt. No kisses. Hi, everyone. Hello. Least trustworthy. That's an interesting name to come in with. Oh, no, that's my opinion. Take it or leave it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't affect me. It doesn't affect me what anybody I talk to does, right? It's all on you. I could say all the greatest things in the world on here. And unless the person is coming in here and wants to receive it and wants to maybe consider it even, it lands where it lands. All I can do is put it into the ethos, mate. Put it into the world. Can you stop scratching, dog? Can you stop all this scratching? G'day, Derek. How are you? What are we doing, puppy? Ah, I'm under attack. Ah, German Shepherd attack. Ah. Happy, puppy? Oh, no. You just want all the attention. I can't stop patting you for 2 seconds. Is that it? Shake. Can I have your paw? Can I have your paw? Erica? What if I start singing Erica? Can I have your paw? Have your paw? What have you done? You've scuffed up the end of that. Something horrible too. Hang on. Let me have a look at that. Come here. What have you done to your paw? Oh, yeah. You've been... Okay, I see. You're all right. Oh, gosh. We're up. I'm up. Rubbish everywhere as well. But yeah, woke up this morning feeling, me and my partner, we had the probiotic drink and we felt like crap. Now I feel a lot better, but I don't know. Just stumbling around, just didn't sleep well. Just one of those nights, so didn't sleep that well and whatever. So I woke up about 4:30. Yep. Have we got any real chat going on? If anybody needs, as I say, I'm on here to have real conversations, guys. I'm on here to help people. I'm not on here I don't come on here for 2 hours a day to just, talk bullshit. There's plenty of other streamers if you want to talk bullshit. But if you want to have a conversation about life and purpose and meaning or anything like that, I'm here. Deep breath. No. Hey, no. Hey, on your bed now. No, off here. Off your bed. Thank you. Good girl. Good dog. It's a good dog. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't heard that name before. Oh, Messi. Oh, okay. Must be a soccer player. Okay. I don't know. I don't do any sports, guys. Yeah. Again, we come back to the whole purpose of the channel. Focus on your own life, not what everybody else does. But again, if you're inspired by sports and stuff, and you like watching it, there's nothing wrong with watching it. I don't have a problem with it. It's just, everything has a degree, right? It's like if you're that obsessed that all you're ever talking about with people is soccer, and you're watching soccer, and you're going around chats, and all you want to talk about is soccer. It's like it's not going to serve your own. Like you're not gaining anything in life, right? You're not. Everything's just leisure and pleasure. D-Bird, Men of Action, talks about this, right? Every day. Every day he repeats the same thing about it. And a lot of people still don't listen. It's, a man without purpose will distract himself with pleasure. And that's what people want to focus on. People are always complaining, oh, I don't have the life I want and my dreams and this and that. So what are you spending your time on? Are you spending your time watching sports and talking about sports with people and stuff? Or is this something like, there has to be a return on the investment of your time. If you're going to put time, like sometimes it's leisure, like there's no return on investment when I sit and watch King of the Hill a couple of episodes, right? It's a bit of downtime, but there needs to be a large chunk of your life needs to be that, you are aiming in a direction. You're trying to build something. You're trying to actually focus. You're investing your time into your future self. So like if you're feeling lazy today, there's everything around here, like most of the time I don't want to do, right? But it needs doing. And if I have to do it, like nobody else is going to build that cabin but me. So if I have to build the cabin, I'm just delaying myself by not progressing it, right? It doesn't mean I have to go in at it and be like, I've got a hard grind, I'm a loser, I've got to catch up. I can just be kinder to myself and be like, I'm going to go work half an hour on that today. I'm going to put half an hour on that today. And, you can just keep on track, right? It doesn't need to be a high stress, high intensity emotional thing where you can't think straight and, the slightest little thing goes wrong and you're getting pissed off and you can't function because, yeah, it's a caravan, mate, caravan. Yeah, sunset arc, we're gonna eat, okay. Yeah, it's caravan, while I'm building everything here. So I put the caravan on the land first, so it was a sheep paddock, so I put the caravan up and built the garage. I don't know how much you can see the garage down there. From a bit of a chat, and yeah, just do a chat each day if anybody needs any help, struggling with motivation, consistency, discipline, depression, need some life advice, you need a bit of, it's a place where the idea is we don't do the politics here, right? The only reason I talk about politics to try and help people understand that, focusing on that isn't going to help your life. You need to be putting time into solving problems. Whoever solves the most problems wins. That's the game. Love building your life one step at a time. That's it, man. That's it. And being proud of yourself, and not being comparing yourself to everyone. All these things that make people depressed, like social media. Everyone's like comparing you, like, I'm doing all right at my job, but all these guys are 19 and driving around on a Lamborghini. It's like, yeah, you're not them. You didn't have that kind of upbringing. Oh, I wish I'd got into crypto 10 years ago. Well, you didn't. There's no point, overthinking yourself into hating yourself. And that's where you can get lost in the thoughts with depression and stuff. You've got to really, truly understand, and I repeat this a lot on here, you got to understand that your thoughts aren't you. The thoughts in your head telling you, oh, you're useless, or I can't do that, or whatever, that's not you. That's self-doubt. That's your brain off the evidence it's had through its life of who you've been, making an assessment and going, oh, no, hey, well, people have hurt you before when you did that, so don't say that. It's all lessons in there. All the lessons are coming up. And it's like, do you want to try again? Do you want to risk it? Do you want to create a new reality for yourself? But you can't create a new reality based on your old thinking, because your old thinking has you right where you are. So you have to create evidence of I think anybody can really track back that point if you think about it. Where is that point if you're already on a good path now? It's like, well, where was that point where things started to shift? What actions did you take? What did you improve? What were those little things that improved things for you? Those are the things that are carrying you forward. And this doesn't mean you have to stress about it or, anything like that. It's just chip away at it. You don't need to rush. We don't need to be like, I need millions of dollars in a Bugatti or I'm a loser. It's like, man, you just need, I dream of a day where it's like, oh yeah, let's just go do a big grocery top up and, it's like $1,000 of groceries. And it's just, oh yeah, sweet, whatever. That'd be nice, but in the meantime, just keeping the bills paid, keeping a bit of buffer, you don't want to just be surviving, of course, but surviving is if you're surviving, right? If you're surviving, you have an opportunity. You have your feet hit the ground. You have your health. You're surviving. Maybe your health's bad right now. It'll probably, hopefully it'll get better and you can keep at it. Like I was just sick for 3 weeks. It beat the crap out of me. I'm shattered right now, but I can't just sit here in bed and cry about it. Right, I have to push through it. It's just how it goes. SR has been a game changer. RuneScape Slayer. I'm not sure what you mean. I'm on that one, bud. Quit cigarettes, porn, alcohol in 2023. I've been focusing on my job, working out, running cold showers, football on the weekends, just simple basic stuff. That's it, bro. It's so simple, bro. And everybody wants to overcomplicate it. All these grifters want to make a brand out of it. They want to make endless content on it. They want to sell you. They want to take your time and sell you, this product, that product. I'm not here for any of that crap. Oh, thank you, mate. Yeah, just here to try help people, man. That's all I do here. I just, I don't want people to suffer like I did if we can work together, learn stuff, discuss stuff, and just stay on track. Yeah, so I don't allow the trolls and drama and that. We just try and help some people out, man. Helps me as well, right? Like I learn from you guys. I get different perspective and stuff. It's good, man. I love it. Stay strong. Yeah, that's it. That's it. I just want to screenshot that one, bro. It's good to hear your story, man. So yeah, I gave up alcohol about 2.5 years ago. I've had a few drinks since. I made one slip about a month or two ago, which I talked about on here, where we'll grab a bottle of whiskey. We were celebrating something. And I had with my partner, the only times I've had a beer in the last 3 years was within the last year with my partner's dad or with a mate. Oh yeah, one drink. Okay, we'll sit and have one drink. And then I'd made some really good progress here, and we were out, and we went, we'll get some dinner and whatever. I went, we'll grab a 4-pack of bourbon and Coke or something. And I'm like, if I'm doing that, we've got 2 bottles of Coca-Cola, and I'll just buy a 40-ounce of whiskey. We drank it the first night, all good. And second night, have a bit. I'm like, maybe I'll just have a drink a night and stuff. And next thing it was 11 in the morning. It's I'm feeling a bit, I'll have a little shot to get me going. And I was like, nope, that needs to go, right? Yeah, I nearly fell into it very quickly. So it's dangerous stuff, man. Dangerous stuff. For me, at least, personally, right? That's my position. Obviously, not everybody is the same. I'm not always right or anything. Everybody has their own experience. I'm not here to tell anybody what to believe or anything. I'm just saying, go after what you want in life. Nobody gets out of it alive. Nobody gets out of life alive. And in 100 years, nobody's ever going to remember a thing you said. In 100 years, nobody's going to know that girl rejected you or something. No, nobody's going to know that you fucked up on whatever it was, right? Nobody's going to know. Nobody cares, man. We all got our own lives. Nobody's judging you out in public. Maybe some people are, but who cares? Who cares who cares of the opinions of these people? You don't know them. What is it you want with your life? It's that simple. It doesn't have to be hard grind season. It doesn't need to be burning yourself into the ground to do it. I see a lot of self-help advice like that. It's you've got to be grinding every day. You've got to get up 4 in the morning and grind. As much as sleep is important and a regular sleep schedule is important and all that, the grind mentality is from guys going, if you want to be a billionaire, if you want to have hundreds of millions of dollars in a mansion, and I just don't think that's the majority of people. It's this tiny little segment. It's we don't all have to lean into that and become that. I think a lot of us just grew up going, hey, I want a bit of stability. I want a place to live. I want food. I want to have a bit of fun. You understand. We all understand. Life has troubles. They come and go, but you wish you could get through them without being like fuck, man. Why am I bothering? Right? You just feel like you're chewing rocks all day. So it's about getting away from that and just. It only takes 5 minutes on this and 10 minutes on that, and try and make your environment a little better, and just try and that's self-love, right? That's how you take care of yourself a little. So just stick at it. That's it. Rather than it's. I made the mistake when I first started doing fitness in September. I wonder how many push-ups can I do in a row, trying to keep up with a streamer, and I went and did. From not working out at all, I dropped on the ground, and throughout the space of that couple of hours of stream, I did 400 push-ups. Well, then I couldn't do any push-ups for days. So, and that's a thing I see a lot of people do. They come in and they're like, I've got to try keep up. And it's it takes years to build this stuff up. So, to me, my advice would be if anybody's starting working out, start at 50 push-ups a day. That's it. 50 push-ups a day. Just try to do 5 at a time on the floor. If you can, do 5 at a time. Wait as long as you need to that you can do another. You should be able to do 5 and then do another 5 just after and whatever, and you'll learn to feel where that time is for you and where you're at, that you need to stop for 20 seconds or a minute or 2 minutes before you can do another 5, right? Get 50 push-ups in and your mind will transform. You've created dopamine, you've created endorphins, shit can start going wrong in your day, and you're just going to, stuff that used to make you lose your shit, and you're just going to be like, so that's the thing, is I never thought I had the energy to work out until I started doing it, and then it's like, oh, this creates energy. Like right now, I don't feel like working out at all. I don't have the energy. I'm feeling sick. But we're gonna head up there shortly. You can see I'm still pretty messed up, but I need to get that in. And the moment I hit 40 push-ups, I'll feel this sort of rush sort of start to come up, this energy, right? And then once you hit 50, that's really sealed in. So I would highly suggest, you'll feel it yourself when you get to 40 push-ups, just 5 at a time. So if anybody wants to join in, I'll be doing that shortly. But you don't have to. It's just something I do during the stream. So yeah. Hi, how are you, Benny? Benny's vids. So yeah, that's the game. 28 likes, nearly got 30 likes already within an hour. That's pretty good, guys. Thank you very much. 29. Oh, we might go for a new record today, because I'm usually on like 2.5 hours. So I think what was the highest likes we got there, Jay? I think it was like 52 or something, man. No, it's going off in here today, dude. There we go. 30 likes. Oh, I'm famous. Thank you very much, guys. I do appreciate it. As I say, I don't have all the stringy lights. I'm not here to put on a character. I just want to try help some people, right? Hopefully, I'm hoping we hit 400 subs today. That would be the icing on the cake for me, to be honest. I was at like 374 subs this morning. So if we hit 400 subs today, that's a good day. So it's 25. I think the most subs I've done in a day on this channel. It's usually about 20 on a good day, two on a slow day. So, if anybody wants to sub and help get me to that 400, but we'll get there anyway in time, so I don't worry too much about it. Sub if you want to. Just getting in, been a long day. Oh, great to see you, Outpost, man. Good to see you, dude. Been a while. Hope you're well. Hope you're well, mate. Been a long day. Yeah, coffee. Yep, we've had a coffee. Or did I finish my coffee? Oh, I did. I won't have another coffee just yet. I need to get some more of this ginger drink in me. I'm feeling a bit off today, but that's all right. I'm going to try to do 200 push-ups today. No promises, guys. I'll try to do my best. We'll get out there in the next 10-15 minutes, I think. And I'll do my best. You bet I'm a Queenslander? How much do you bet on that? It's a pretty dangerous game betting off assumptions, dude. Because you haven't even got the right country. Are you sure you want to hold that bet? Bet, banzai. So cool to discover Venom stream. Guy's a legend. Hang on. That's going on the wall. I'm going to put that on the printout of feedback from you guys. That's what keeps me sane some days. The trolls don't really affect me, but positive. It's good to see positive words from people, so I do really appreciate it, guys. Obviously, again, I'm literally just a dude who was sitting here. I'm like, hey, you know what? I want to do some YouTube. I want to help people. I was scrolling through the lives and scrolling my phone too much and depressed and that, and I scrolled and learned a lot and stuff. And I went, I want to create, not consume. I would highly recommend it for anybody if you're nervous about streaming, whatever. Just don't give a crap what anybody thinks about you. Be yourself. We all have value. D-Bird, Men of Action, Dennis always talks about this, right? We all have value, right? You all have unique gifts to offer to other people, right? And he's bang on that. So make sure you check out his channel as well. Men of Action is his channel. He's the American guy who does, the Marine who does workouts every day. Some of you will know him. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up. Yep, shout out to the man, Dennis. He saves a lot of men, helps a lot of people. He was the first guy I found on live as well. And got involved with fitness. And then I went over with I'll do hard things for a while until I was abused on live chat. And be careful of narcissists on here, guys. There's a lot of grifters on YouTube Live who are they're just out to make money, and they have an agenda. I'll leave it at that. So make sure you support the genuine creators. Make sure you support the people who are actually just trying to be real. Not these people who are just trying to money grab everything. You know, like, I hate to include myself in that stack, but I believe I belong in there. You know, I'm trying to make a genuine, real channel. So, you know, if you want to support that, drop a sub, drop a like. We're trying to build up a channel to help people, and just, yeah, I think a lot of people are just down in reality. I think we're here in reality, right? We're not living luxury lives or something. We're just trying to move forward and have a bit of joy, have a bit, you know, enjoy your hobbies and stuff, right? You know, like that. I feel like I'm seeking, you know, I'm not seeking to be a child, but in my enjoyment of things, I'm seeking that childlike enjoyment, right? So we get nostalgic for that, you know, Hot Wheels and cars, and, you know, like me riding my BMX, that takes me back to when I was 16, 18 with the boys, you know, enjoying life. It gets me some fitness and that, right? So I love being on the BMX. Motorbikes have also always been the thing for me, right? Since I was 16, 15. Mum said I wasn't allowed a motorbike. So I got a job at a motorbike shop, and then the boss went, "Oh, you can pay that off $100 a week out of your wages." I went, "Done." And then I put it in the driveway, and then I got yelled at a lot. But, you know, that's a prime example of fuck what anybody thinks. I'm going to do it. I want it. I'm going to do it. And you have to have that for yourself, right? You have to have that drive, or you're just going to regret it. So, a gambler, oh dear. Wolverines. David Goggins, ex-Marine, yeah. Yep. Yeah, oh, yeah, man. I don't know. You get a variety of people anywhere, right? Anywhere in the world. That's the thing. We're not all the same, right? We are not all the same. We've all got our own views, our own beliefs, our own goals, our own dreams. You know, like I got into bicycles as a kid, and you know that kind of thing. Other people got into horses. Somebody else got into creating art or something, right? We all have our own unique gifts and talents, right? It's about sharing that and giving your gifts to the world, right? But yeah, I don't do the religion and stuff myself. Again, I'm not here to create distinction between people and separate everybody out, and people have to believe certain things. It's like the only thing I want anybody here to believe is that we're trying to, you know, we're here for a good vibe. We're here to try and improve things and live our lives and have a good life. We're not here to focus on trolls and drama and sport. You know, yeah, you can be into, as I say, you can be into sport and whatever. Like, do what you want. It's just if you're spending a lot of time focused at it, it's you know, you gotta make sure, like video gaming. Like, I enjoy video gaming a couple of hours a week, but I used to spend 40 hours a week video gaming, and it's like I could have made a lot of progress in my life if I'd focused at the correct things that were actually going to return on me, right? Return in some way for me, right? I mean, it's like these kids that go, oh, I'm going to become a professional video gamer, and then they hear the story of the guy who made it, and his parents always told him no, and he made it, right? But again, it's like being a football player at college in America. It's like, what's your chances you're going to be in the NFL or whatever, right? You know, they're very slim, and only the top tier will make it through to that. So it's like, you know, if you're going to game at that level, yeah, do it. If you truly are that good and you start doing comps and it's actually working out, yeah, you can try get in on it. But you know, plan B is always a good idea too. The longer your hair is, the more of a man you are. Why would you cut it? The fuck? Riddle me this then. Why do women usually have long hair? If it's masculine to have long hair. Why is it you walk up behind someone in a store and go, oh, excuse me, miss, and a guy turns around and goes, yeah. Oh, jeez, okay. It's ma'am. I don't know, man. I don't know what you want me to do with that information. Anyway, I don't really, as I say, I don't really engage the bullshit. We have a bit of a laugh, but we do focus on trying to make things better, you know? You know? Bro, where am I from? New Zealand. New Zealand, mate. Bang on, mate. To be able to take a drop deep within you, and reconnect with your inner child and find that wonder. It's a special feeling. Yeah, man. Taking off all the pressure and expectations of the world and actually being yourself, right? Not what the world made you into, right? That childlike wonder, right? That, you know, going to the beach, you know, for me, riding a motorbike and, you know, just having some good times with friends, you know, spending time with family. These are things that matter, but social media has made it so everybody's always comparing themselves. They're looking at other people's lives. They're looking at the war, the this, anything. It's all outside of their control. It's all other people's lives. It's like, live your own life. That's what I'm about here. Live your own damn life. Chase what you want. What do you want in life? Does anybody want to tell me what's your dream that you feel you could never have? But you could actually have it. But you're like, there's a lot standing out. I could never get there. It's not, I want to be an astronaut. I want to build a company and fly to Mars, right? Like, what would it actually be for you? Don't even answer me on it. What would be that? Ask this for yourself. Write it down on paper. Don't write it down on phone. Get a bit of paper and go, what would actually make me happy? What would actually bring? What would be a fulfilled life to me, that when I'm 80 years old and I'm dying, and like, do I want my family and children around me? Do I, maybe you drop dead when you're at, on holiday on a cruise ship somewhere. I don't know, right? But like, what do you want to achieve while you've got your health, while you've got your life? What is it? What is the thing that when you're old and like sick, or you're in hospital and 50 with cancer or something, you're like, fuck man, I wasted my life. If I'd just done this stuff, it would have been worth it. But I frittered it all away. I thought I had longer. I thought I had more time. Ask yourself, what is that thing? Write that down and figure out how the fuck to get it. Because what the fuck have you got to lose? It's like me with motorbike racing and stuff. And track days. Everyone's like, oh, motorcycles are so dangerous. It's like, if that's what I go doing, man, that's what I go doing. I'm doing what the old cliche, he died doing what he loved, and no, he went out in agony and this and that. It's like, yeah, but that's the part of the game. I'd rather go out on a bike than have never ridden a bike and just die of old age. That's my thing. That's my position. There's all sorts of people out there living life all over the place. There's teenagers out. I was on all these teenagers in Aussie are apparently taking over on e-bikes. It's like, yeah, they're doing a lot of illegal stuff, but they're having a good old time. They're having fun, I suppose. Not that I condone it, but whatever. Everyone complains that, teenagers these days, they're all sitting inside on their phones and playing video games, and then when they go outside and drive fun, everything's fucking illegal. So, I don't know. As I say, just live your life. Try be within the bounds of the rules. As an adult, obviously, you get in a lot more trouble than as a teenage kid going, I didn't know, and you got the big broccoli cut, and, geez, they look like sheep to me. Like, being in New Zealand, seeing a lot of fluffy sheep. They look like sheep. It's just like a big sheep mat on top and then shaved round, except now the front of the hair is hanging out to like this far in front. It's like a man bun, but on the front, and it's curly. And I'm like, what is happening to this world? There's broccoli everywhere. They said eat your broccoli, folks, not wear it on your head. But anyway, each their own. Don't fall into the trends. Don't get a blooming broccoli cut because the other kids think it's cool. Just be yourself. Stop trying to impress everybody. Stop trying to... Half of people's ambitions are they want to get a Lambo to impress other people, to show everybody how successful they are or something, right? Like, this is where all the advice seems to be in self-improvement and stuff. It's not reality, right? It's not how we live. Like, let's stay like in the bounds of our own reality where, whereas what we're presented with online is like the top tier of society. Like, oh, look, I'm an influencer. I built this business and I have 4 Lamborghinis and I'm 19. It's like, cool. Like, most of us, we will settle for a heck of a lot less, right? So rather than looking at like that, you're going to have to become successful and I can never get to there. Let's actually bring it to a reality of where are you actually at? You got to meet yourself where you're at. What do you have? What cards do you have to play? What can you play? What are the best cards you can play? From your position, what's the best actions you can take to improve your life and make your life better, right? The present is called the present because it's gifts to your future self. If you don't feel like doing something now, it's not for you now. It's for you 6 months down the line. It's like if I go and do these push-ups every day, I don't want to do these push-ups. We're about to do them. After this rant, we'll do them. But, I'm feeling sick. I feel like shit. I don't feel like doing any push-ups. My whole body's sore, but I'm going to do it because I know I need to for my mental health. And for mental health wise, how much is that going to help me in the next 1 year, having my mental health in a better state each day, doing something that I don't want to do each morning before I have to do all the other crap I don't want to do. Nothing sets me off anymore. My ADHD is regulated. I get dopamine. I'm unmedicated and I can chill out because otherwise I'm just going to get angry and flip out because I can't control myself. Right? So it's just bit by bit. And in a year, what's my physique going to be like? What's my mental health going to be like? And because my mental health has been looked after each day for a year, how much more progress do I make on the cabin? How much better is my relationship with my partner, with my family, with my friends? How much calmer am I and I'm getting more productive stuff done? how much time do I have to help other people and do live streams and work on mates' cars for them and help them out, right? Like, I know a local young fella, he's like 18, he's learning, he's struggling with cars and stuff at the moment, and I'm starting to, invite him around and help him out, and what does he need, and he's trying to diagnose things and needs advice and stuff. It's allowing me to serve other people, right? That's what I love. I love serving other people more than I enjoy any achievements for myself, right? I love providing. So it's a sense of self outside of yourself is where meaning and purpose is truly found, right? But in saying that, you have to fill your own cup first. You have to look after yourself. You can't help everybody if I don't sleep properly and I don't exercise and I'm sitting here depressed, like going, oh, I'm just playing Xbox today, guys. Oh, this is a self-improvement chat, but I'm playing Xbox for the next 3 days. I don't care. Like, you know what I mean? I can't. Like, I'm here. I'm in it now. Like, I have to turn up. So this channel as well holds me accountable. So I do advise that if you want to be consistent on working out and stuff, I'd advise you find a charity challenge that's like push-ups for cancer or something like I did, and then create a channel to live stream it. Because every day I didn't want to turn up and do those push-ups. It's like these guys with cancer that I'm streaming for and fundraising for are going through it way worse than anything I've ever gone through. And I can't do 200 push-ups a day for these people. So it's quite good when you put a condition of... Personally, I found it good to put a condition of failure that affected other people worse off than me, rather than, oh, I'm failing myself by not working out, right? Stuff like that. Hello? Barney Cat? Barmy Cat? Barney Cat? How are you? Yeah, but if you're looking after your mental state to be more productive, you're not really free. How do you mean you're not really free? None of us are free, bro. We're all under a system, but you can play within the bounds of that system, right? Am I strong? Oh, I hope so. I feel like I'm getting stronger. Shout out to your cat. Happy birthday to your cat, mate. Roger that, unknown. This is life the ultimate for me. Through some dark honor and dignity. Interesting. Having some good chat going, guys. I appreciate it. Very good. Who's going to try silence me? I don't think anybody's going to try silence me, mate. Help Michael Venom page. Sorry, what's happening, Tom? What have I missed something, Tom? When am I due? I've done 2 today. I'm good, mate, but I'm going to ban you out. I don't do any of that on my channel, mate. I protect my audience, bro. I protect my actual viewers and men who need help and people who are trying to actually aim the right direction in life. If you want to aim the wrong direction, that's up to you, but you're not going to bring it here. But you're welcome to, in future, if you ever resonate, if you ever wake up, make another channel. I've already hidden that one. So you feel free to make another channel in future, but you better come correct or I'll just ban you again. There's no place for people like you. This is a good message I haven't actually covered on here. Get the toxic people out of your life. If you've got friends that you say, I want to achieve this, I want to do that, and they go, yeah, whatever, you'll never do that, yeah, and they just keep talking shit at you, and you're like, no, I'm serious, and they just keep hammering you. Get these people the fuck out of your life, man. That's what the trolls are on here, right? How's Susie? Susie as well, mate. She's just got back. She's just been out. Yep. All right, well, I'm going to get some push-ups done, guys, as crap as I feel today. I'm stealing the lemon, honey, and ginger. I'm taking it from the worker. No, on your beds, dogs. We've got enough battery. 24%. Oh, that could be bad. On your beds, dogs. Oi, listen. Move. You're in my way. I've only got 24% battery, so I might have to come in before we get all the push-ups done. I'm feeling crooked. Like, I'm still feeling crap. Oh, there we go. See, I'm not bullshitting you. I've got no tripod. Where's my tripod? Hang on. Hang on, chat. I'm trying to stream in a building site. Hang on. Alright, I'm going to get a couple 100 push-ups in or something. Maybe just do 100, eh? I think today might be a better idea, to be honest. Smash them out. Hit that like if you haven't yet, guys. We've got 40 likes. There, beautiful. Most I've ever hit is like 52. So if you want to, if you're passing through and you want to help out, you can do that. You can hit a sub. I'd love to hit 400 subs today if we can make that happen, guys. It'll be the most subs I've ever got in a day. Usually it's about 20 subs a day, but we got 374 subs when I started today. So if we can hit 400, I'd really appreciate it. It would be, honestly, it's a good, good bit of evidence for me that this is working. But I do get it anyway. A lot of good chat and that, so. Haven't done any push-ups today. Did like 250 yesterday. Solid, Tom. Good work, man. All done with trolling. Thank you very much. Happy days. What flavours? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, bro. Hi, buddy. How are you, mate? Munter's back again. How are you, dude? Yeah, been feeling like crap all night. Woke up like 5 times in the night. Been up 4:30 in the morning. So it doesn't mean I don't have to come on here and crank it out. I'm not here to build my physique crazy or anything. I'm here to build consistency, build habits, right? I'm here to just chip away at it. So if anybody wants to join me for something, you're more than welcome. I'm just going to do 5 at a time push-ups. That's it. Nothing special. So you don't have to join me or anything. But I'm just going to get some push-ups in just for mental health. Same every day, because with ADHD is a desperate hunt for dopamine. And if you don't have it, you're going to find it through scrolling. You're going to find it through, anybody can, right? But people with ADHD and stuff are more susceptible. You're going to do anything to get that dopamine in. So you're going to hit a vape, you're going to drink coffee, you're going to have energy drinks, you're going to try and self-medicate, right? South of Hoki? Oh, rad, bro. We're good. Alright, so I'm going to do some push-ups. Feel free to keep the chat going. Hit the sub and the like button, all that. You can double tap on me, throws me a like. We'll see if we can get it over the most I've ever got, which was 52. We got 41. We got 41, so if you want to support a new little channel from a random little New Zealander, I just do a genuine, real channel here. I'm not here to put on an act. I'm not here to like pretend I'm somebody else or something. It's just some push-ups for mental health. It's as simple as that. That's what I'm doing. And if anybody needs any help with anything or whatever, we just keep a positive vibe here. No trolls, no drama, no infighting, no bullshit. Or you can... Alright? You're gonna come in here, you make trouble, you just fucking... Alright? I'll give you the smack. Alright. Good vibes. Right, let's go. Okay? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 5:20 out of the gate. Why not? Why not? Right, I'll make sure I keep an eye on this chat. What's going on? Yeah, I feel you on that, man. I still have a bit of guilt that I could always, do more, achieve more, but you got to compare yourself to who you were yesterday, right? We all have failure as the process, bro. Like, some days you're not going to work out. Some days you're going to eat bad. Some days you're going to let yourself down. You have to have the failures to learn. You have to have that experience. So problems are not a... Jimmy Carr talked about this. Problems are not a bug, they're a feature. Problems are the feature of life. They're not a bug. Problems aren't like, oh, fucking all got all these problems. He described it as there's something that just needs your attention. That's it. And whoever solves the most problems wins. Right? How do you sell a product to somebody? You solve a problem, you solve a need. Right? But you got to be able to sell to yourself. You got to be able to sell to yourself and look after yourself, or you can't do anything. Right? So if all you do is eat burgers and pies and you want to run a marathon, it's not exactly going to line up, right? Alright, 24th of March, we've got 20 push-ups out the gate. I don't think I'll be able to do sets of 20 all the way through. I can try. We've only got like 24% battery, 21% battery now. I'm going to turn the brightness down. If I can still read the chat with that, yep, sweet. High colours. Need to get your ass in shape. Alright, Yamaha, bro. Best thing you can do, squats to start off with. Squats would be your best option, and wall and bench push-ups to work your way down to push-ups. That would be my advice, and walking. So we've got Unknown in here, bro. Would be a great dude for you to talk to. Unknown has been with my channel since like September, since my last channel, and he's walking 10,000 steps a day now. Lost a lot of weight. He's really working hard. He's the star pupil of the channel. So shout out to Unknown. I don't know if he's in here right now, but that's all we can do, guys. Try our best, you know. Eat less, do more. Yep. But again, as I say, it's more for mental health and stuff, right? But it is good to have your body in an operating shape. I'm hopeless otherwise, guys, honestly. I'll just lay in bed for days and hate myself. So this is what keeps me going. If I don't do it, I screw myself up. So there we go. Another 20, it's 40 down. Probably drop down to 10s now. Just take it a bit easier. I don't need to break myself. As I say, mental health. There we go, there's that rush immediately. There we go, 40 push-ups. There's that, feel the energy come up through my back, shoulders, brain. Feel that rush in. It's actually like, you know, palpable. Quite astounding, really. You'll feel it. You get to 40 push-ups. Just do 5 at a time or something. You know? You'll feel it. And then at 50 it sort of ticks over another level. Having a munch, sweet. Yeah, I'm only doing a real quick one today, guys. Just honestly low battery. Bad planning. And I'm feeling sick as a dog. That's alright. You can see like I'm exhausted. Like it's the morning here. I've done 40 push-ups. Like look at the state of my muscle in here like ugh. Yeah, I'm not well. But I'll be right. Now I'm still pushing through the days at the moment, just not as hard, right? I'm making sure I don't overdo myself with, not with the workout, just in general, right? Working on the cabin and stuff. Tell you what, it's nice to be streaming from the cabin and not have all the light coming through there and all the gap. So we've got the building wrapped, so there we go, there's progress. We've got progress, it's good. Alright guys, well thank you for the support guys. As I say, we're just on here, we have a chat and whatever. Sometimes I slip the workout in. If you're not subbed, please do. If you like the content, like the vibe, double tap on me to get those likes up if we can. Would be great. Highest we've got was 52 likes, so we're getting close. We'll see if we can outdo it today. And the bonus points round for today will be, I usually get, best subs in a day is about 20. Some days are slower, about 2, you know. Some days are 0 for 4 days in a row. But we are at 375 subs. The channel is growing. So if we can hit 400 subs today, I'll be really grateful, guys. I have no idea what it's at now. I started today at 374, so if anybody wants to help contribute to that, it would be greatly appreciated. Yo. I'll probably get the camera down a bit for these push-ups, eh? There we go. How's that? Is that better? It looks good. No, there we go. There we go, mate. I'm just making sure I'm decent for camera. I don't want to be inappropriate on the internet. Try and keep it decent. Right, what's I up to? 40 push-ups. $50 down. There we go. What should I do, guys? What do you reckon? Tick off another 50? What should we do? As I say, keep the chat going, guys. I will answer, you know. I will lean in, I will pause and check, you know. It's the usual chat, right? It's just I'm doing a workout. That's all. Science-based thing, I don't get into all of it, bro. I'm not really into it for physique and all that stuff. I'm into it just... I'm just trying to create dopamine, bro. I'm trying to just keep my body moving. Create some energy for the day. That's it. I'm not about, like, weightlifting or... Yeah, it's not like a fitness channel or anything, dude. Like, all I've been doing for workouts is since September, pull-ups and push-ups. So that's it. Like, and I've done like every workout on here. So yeah, That's 50 down. We got 43 likes. We're getting close. Like 10 more will be a new record. So if anybody wants to double tap the screen, I do appreciate it. And try and work even a little bit. Yep, something's better than nothing. Yep. I don't know if Yamaha's still here, but yeah, I mean, honestly, man, to start off with squats, start walking, reduce the carbs and sugar out of your diet, like reduce them right down, would be my best suggestion. Yeah, like people talk about calorie deficits and that, but I just cut down the carbs and just try to keep the carbs quite low, you know, try to keep them down to like 100 grams a day or something that's going to keep you out of ketosis, but it's going to, you know, when you're hungry, eat some steak or something, eat some bacon. Fry everything in butter. Don't have any vegetable oils. Vegetable oils is more suitable to put in my truck in a fuel crisis, to be honest. This is crap. This is poison. Like vegetable oils, you know, it's not like they squeeze the vegetables, you know, and get oil out of them and put it in a bottle. It's like, it's more refined than bloody petroleum from crude oil. You know, it's not something you want to put in your body. So butter is good. Fat does not clog your arteries. You'll actually find, when I researched a lot into the carnivore diet and stuff and did carnivore diet for like 9 months and learned a lot from doing all that, right? And all the tribes that never had all the modern foods had no clogged arteries. They die of old age, dead straight teeth, no cancer, no stomach cancer, no bowel cancer, none of these problems, and they're just living off meat and like milk. They weren't having any vegetables, maybe a little bit of honey, right? But you'd actually look at the vegans always talk about this, the hardcore vegans, right? And if you want to be a vegan, go for it. Like, it's not my life. You do whatever you like. But they talk about, oh, you know, meat will give you a heart attack and this and that and whatever. It's actually the vegans with the highest rates of cancer, the highest rates of cardiovascular problems and clogging up arteries because of the toxins in the vegetables and things like that. But do your own research. As always, I'm not here to tell anybody how to live, but that's what I found when I looked into it. And yeah, butter and stuff. And, yep, try cut out the sugar. Try shop the perimeter of the supermarket, right? So you go in and you've got, you know, your fruits and vegetables. What's around the outside of the supermarket is the more fresh stuff, right? So you got your fruits and vegetables, you got your seafood, you got your meats, you got your eggs, all that, right? And all the middle aisles are all the processed crap. All the stuff that's put in a box that's got a long shelf life, which they like to sell, right? So, and it's like all the vegetables, the nutrients are low these days because they combine the tomatoes with the best colour and the longest shipping and all that. They're not doing it for nutrition, right? They're doing it for, we've got to ship this to the other side of the planet and it's still got to look good and last on the shelf, right? So that's what they're creating, right? It's not food. It's just, that's the dangers of modified food, right? That's why some supplements can be good to look into these days, you know, like getting enough of stuff in your diet, you know. So, just things like that, guys. Anyway, I'll keep on with the workout. That's another 10 again, I guess, eh? What do you reckon? That's 60 down, yeah. I think I'm going to go to 100 today. I might do an evening workout stream. I'll get the other 100 then. I would like to still do 200 a day, but I'm going to be careful with my health right now. I'm really, that flu's really taking some notches out of me, eh? That's alright. Thinking about it now, yeah. 15% battery, will survive a bit more workout. So yeah, 60 push-ups down. I'm just going to go to the 100. Keep it cruisy. The ginger's been helping a lot, eh? Ginger and lemon, and that's just pure juice with no sugar, no nothing in it. It's pure juice. Right. Keep the blood pumping through the wrists and that. Yeah, get out for a walk, mate. Get out in nature, you know. Humans do well in nature. That's a lot of what causes people stress and stuff these days. It's literally, you know, go touch grass. You know, we didn't grow up that way, right? We grew up out in tribes and nature with birdsong and stuff, right? That's why you feel that peace, you know, you get out amongst the trees in a forest, right? So if, you know, you're in the concrete jungle with, like, you know, some trees here or there, it's, you know, you've got to get away and get back to, you know, how humans have always lived, right? A bit. We're not designed to be, you know, crammed in little boxes and, you know, crammed in a little box of an apartment. The worst hell I can imagine is being crammed in a little box of an apartment and hop in a little box of a train to go work in a little office in a little box. Like, You know, and then people are like, oh, I'm so depressed. There's no meaning in my life. It's like, really? You know, like, come on, dude. Now, you make your own reality, right? Don't let your self-doubt stop you. Or it'll just stop you forever, right? But at some point, something's got to change. Like, if nothing changes, your life will stay the same forever, right? So if there's things you want to change, you beat yourself up about. It's like, do you want to feel that way the rest of your life? No. It's like, well, do the work. It's nowhere near as hard as you build it up to be in your head. The overthinking is more painful than doing the work, honestly. The overthinking is more painful than doing the work. I promise you that. I promise you that. The overthinking, the self-doubt, the laying awake, the guilt, the self-hatred, it's way more work, way more strain, way more tiring, way more stressful than doing the actual thing. And then you're sweet. It's honestly, it's really that easy. All this other bullshit with these guys, like, you need this science-based lifting and this program, and you need this and you need that, and let me sell you a course. It's all bullshit. Bullshit. Just keep on working at stuff. This isn't about like fitness or anything, right? This is about life. So we talk about here is life. Not, I'm just doing a workout, but almost done. What do we? I'm just doing 100 push-ups. We've done 61, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. 70 down, so just 30 more. Usually I do 200, but we'll take it easy. We'll take it easy. How many votes we got on that poll? Oh yeah, oh yeah. If anybody hasn't liked yet, please do. I don't ask that often, but yeah, if you double tap on me, double tap above the chat, throw me a like, I would appreciate it. And sub if you want to. We'll go back to chat soon. Just get another 30 push-ups in. See what I mean, guys? If any of the regulars are here, you see when I do the workouts, the numbers are down. The likes don't go up. There's 3 or 4 people watch. It is kind of one of the sucky things about YouTube because, you know, I like to do stuff while I stream, right? But people kind of want me to just sit and chat inside. And the moment I put a gym behind me, the likes don't go up, the views don't go up. It's just how it is, right? I don't know why. I don't know why, man. We'll find out. We'll grow. We'll grow. The real ones who stay here know this is about, you know, half an hour a day of the stream usually. And we just chat. I've got to get my workout in. I can't be streaming all morning and not work out. I feel like crap. Like, you know, this is what I mean. Is I've got to fill my own cup first. So, yes, it isn't the best thing I could do on YouTube Live. My whole channel isn't the best thing I could do on YouTube Live. I could just make brain rot and put rubber bands and watermelons and be a grifter like all these other motherfuckers. Fuck that. I ain't selling my soul. I'm here to help. That's it. I'm here to share my story. Try to help people. Which is why we don't do trolls. I don't give a fuck about making money off this. If I even want to make money off YouTube, I want to do it off long form videos, where every 1,000 views of an actual video I post, every 1,000 views is $15. But that means YouTube's paying me, not you guys. It just means YouTube's paying me for the watch hours. So I can make videos of value to people to try and help people, right? That's the general idea, right? But I do try to do a couple hours a day live, so we can all chat and, you know, get the basis down, right? And just build a community and all that. Alright, I'll keep going. I'm just going to I'll check the chat in a sec. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's 80 down. Yeah, I definitely won't go to the 200 today. My guts are bad, so I will be sensible. New Zealand accent, my friend. New Zealand. How about you? Where are you from, Jason? What city? Northland, bro. North of Auckland, that's what I say on here, mate. North of Auckland. Grew up in Auckland and then decided to move out to the country, man. So build the life I want to build, right? Been a long grind, man, but chipping away day by day, getting this cabin built and we're getting there. We're getting there. Day by day. It's all coming together. Just keep swimming, Dory, right? Just keep swimming. The Finding Nemo reference there. Fish are friends, not food. Always confused the two accents, not sure why or how. Yeah, it happens, man. Like, half the time I can't tell if it's a New Zealand or Australian accent with streamers on here and stuff, man. So I do understand why people go, like, people are like, are you Australian? I'm like, no. I'm going to see 20 more push-ups, guys, and then, yeah, we'll just keep on chatting for a bit. What time is it? Because I do want to hang out with my partner before work. Alright, I'll probably do, like, another 20 minutes or so, guys. 20, 30 minutes. So let me get these push-ups done. I'm just doing 100 today because I'm fucked, man. I'll probably had about 2 hours sleep and I'm done. You know, I woke up at 4:30 and I'm just, yeah, sore guts, felt like I was going to throw up. My partner's the same. We had a probiotic, like, mango drink last night and we wondered if, she wondered if that was something. I went, oh, maybe it's upset our guts a bit. We got 90 down. 90 down. 10 more, and then I'll call it. How's our poll going there? Have we got any more likes yet? I'd appreciate it if anybody wants to tap the like button, if you like. Let's try and make positive content for people, that's all. Try just be genuine on here, be real. And yeah, try and inspire some people. Good fishing, yeah. I've been thinking about I need to get another fishing rod. I broke the eyelets off my old one, so yeah, I'm very much thinking that it was actually. I was actually thinking about that yesterday. I need to look up fishing rods today. I have a list in here. Where's my list at? Because I had a list in here of all the crap I keep. Not USB-C charge cable to motorcycle tires. No, we sorted those. We bought both of those. So that's a different list. So that list is done. Somewhere there was a list of clean BMX and stuff. Whatever. I'll just put it in the workout bit by grip. Fishing rod. It's a good point with the way the world's going. I'm right by a beach. I've got beaches all around me, so everybody eats. I'm becoming Jesus. Just need some bread. Send some water into some wine. No, alcohol's bad. No, we gave up alcohol. Just subscribe. See you again. Oh, much appreciated, mate. I just spread the feet. I find it's more balanced, man. Whereas when I have my feet together, it's very wobbly, and it's just how I target the glutes and thighs a bit different. So once you get into the push-up stance, you want to roll in your thighs and then pinch up your glutes, pinch up your butt, and that, you know, then you can lock into the muscles and lock in your core. Like, you want to lock your body into that position, right? I'll try to display it as best I can here. So I'm gonna. If I'm like this, if I do push-ups with my feet together, it's very hard to see, but if I do push-ups with my feet together, I'm going to come down. If I get one arm slightly off, right, my whole hips are going to swing. Everything's too loose and rolly, right? So I try and go like arms and shoulder width apart and feet the same. So it's more sort of get your feet spread out, have your butt up, and then drop your butt into it, and you'll feel a point where, like, you sort of droop. You feel a point where you can hold yourself. Then you can roll your thighs like that. Roll your thighs. Pinch your glutes in, and you've locked, you know, you've locked everything in now, right? So up, drop into it, brace up, and then you can sort of, you can see my heel, I bring my heels in, so you sort of tuck everything in. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, by like having it wide and rolling your heels in, you feel it pull up the back of there. So, you know, you can target and you'll pull the muscles how you want to, right? And you can feel when it's wrong. So just find what works for you. Like, I've got elbow injuries and stuff, so that's why we usually do more of a wide arm, elbows out kind of flared push up. Because the normal tucked in ones that a lot of people do, that's just horrific on my elbow. So, yeah, no, I just work around that problem. Tom, I'm sick of you, Tom. Sick of you, Tom. Go find your way, Tom. Go build your own life, bro. Oh, we joked around about finding a girlfriend and stuff, but you can't be like hitting on every female name that comes in here and stuff, Tom. No. Go man up, bro. Go work on yourself, Tom. Go be the man a woman will want, bro. You know, you're only going to meet a partner as good as you are. So if you want to meet a woman or something and you're a degenerate, you're lazy in life and whatever, you're like, where's all the good woman? And it's like, well, dating anybody but you. Go put the work in, man. Simple. Solve your problems. Focus on yourself. This is the message of the channel. Focus on yourself. You're just trying to leap into, I want a girlfriend. It's like, no, you need to sort your life, dude. You need to sort your priorities. We talked about all this, Tom. So unfortunately, yeah. Go take some time to reflect, Tom. Go work on yourself, and then someday come back on a new channel and we'll have the conversation, bro. But I'm not going to waste time. I'm not going to disrupt the chat with your constant crap. You know, I've given you enough message, bro. You've got all the information. You've got all the information, Tom. You've been around enough. You have more than enough information to act. It's not a knowledge problem. It's an action problem. Go take the action. Right? The drink, how long ago was that? About 3 years ago I gave up the drink, man. Calories, no idea, bro. I eat when I'm hungry. I try to keep it reasonably high protein, low carb. Live off basically steak, bacon, milk, everything's fried in butter, maybe some sausages. Just, yeah, mostly meat, bro. Meat and just basic pasta, nothing like ultra refined, nothing really processed, right? Do another 10 or 15 minutes of chat inside. I just got to get the phone back on charge and stuff. But I'll try and jump on tonight. I'll see how I feel at the end of the day. No, not that I'm saying, you know, you can't go off how you feel, but when I am sick, I am going to listen to my body. If I can get 100 push-ups in, I will do it, but I'm not going to break myself right now. It's just going to mess up my whole day. So 100 push-ups is good. It's good. It's good. Right, I'll make sure I get you guys on charge. You're going to have to sit over here. Ah, I come in, I see myself on the screen. Moderator duties going on here. She's stepped away, she's abandoned her post. She's abandoned her post there. Stay off, dog. Just fan on. But yeah, I've been stocking up on a bit of stuff. I got some rice and some tin stuff. Just a little side note, I'll keep it a bit briefer this time. When you go for your next grocery shop, get yourself some tins of tuna, baked beans and stuff, right? Just in case there's problems in the world, right? And you need like a week of food. You don't want to be at home with the world going to crap and the internet's down and whatever. All the stuff could be going on. Do you want to be sitting there hangry going, you've got no food, you know? So you solve that problem now. Just grab a couple of tins of baked beans a week. Extra tin of tuna, shove them in a cupboard. I would advise, if you haven't got anything yet, you should probably get about 20 cans of stuff. Go spend $50 if you can. That's all I'll say on that. Beyond that, we'll continue on. 3 dogs, they take up all your time. Yeah, I got 2. They take up a bit of time, but you know, you make it work, bro. You have to find that balance and work it out. Hey, puppy. Chilling at the moment. I'm gonna actually check on this phone. I wonder if we're gonna hit 400 subs today. What do we reckon? 386. 14 more subs, chat. 14 more subs, and we'll be to 400 subs if anybody wishes to. I would appreciate it if you hit that sub and like for me. Grow this little channel. There we go. 386. No, it's going to be backwards on me. 386. Got to pump those up. Those are rookie numbers in this racket. True story. 386. I'll take it. That's good. Good progress. I mean, I've been on live for like 6 weeks, so it's good. It's good. I'm loving it. Subbed and like, thank you very much, mate. Yeah, we got 386 on there, so I do appreciate it. We're nearly there. Hopefully tomorrow we'll hit that 400 sub mark, so we'll see how we go. Ooh, exciting. Don't have to go, like I said, I subscribed and like, awesome, man, much appreciated. Yeah, if you go to my channel and you go to your subscription and just put the bell thing on, that puts all notifications on, then it'll actually notify you when I'm live, because my time, I just kind of stream whenever throughout the day, so if you want to be notified when I'm live, put that on, but I'm sure we'll see you again. I'm going to wrap it up soon. Are you getting ready for work shortly? It is 11:56.
Okay, maybe like half an hour.
Yeah, okay. You want to do some racing on the PlayStation, mate? You want to race me on the motorbike, mate?
Oh, maybe.
Just scared you'll lose again, eh? She's scared she'll lose. She don't want no smoke. She don't want no smoke. We play old Gran Turismo 4 and Tourist Trophy, which is the motorbike version of Gran Turismo 4 on PlayStation 2. It's got a little CRT TV that there. There's my gaming system. Look at that. Look at that. We're living, you know, people go, oh, that gone time of the, you know, the 90s. Well, thanks, love. You're looking after everything, love. Thanks, mate. Thanks, mate. Good woman, this one. Good woman. So this is why I've got to put in the hard work and build the cabin and stuff, right? See, everyone's like, oh, no good woman exists anymore, oh, blah, blah, blah. No, you've got to be a man that's, like, useful. You've either got to have a lot of money or you've got to have a lot of skills and value and stuff, right? So you got to work at things, you know? So that's why I'm building the cabin, eh? And I changed the clutch in her truck. See, that made her happy too. We got her a truck too. It was it 3 days after I met you, eh?
Yeah, it was about a week or so.
Yeah, I think it was, yeah. We'd known each other about a week. It was like 3 days after our first date. I think we hung out basically 3 days in a row after our first date. And basically on day 3, we went to another city and we reconnected there for a moment. And yeah, she was driving this Mazda 6 that was like falling apart and was terrible. And she's like, I've been saving for a truck. And she didn't have anywhere near enough for the truck, you know, the truck that was good to get, Land Cruiser. And I was like, oh, maybe we could find someone who'll trade the cash and your truck. And I went and within an hour, I found someone and I went, oh, hey, you know, will you take the sedan? And I want something more economical in cash. I'm like, $5,000 in a Mazda 6. And yeah, 3 days later, we were here with her new truck. The clutch was screwed in it when we got it. We knew it would need replacing at some point, but she didn't know how to drive stick shift. So it was like, well, go beat the clutch to death, bunny hop it all you want, learn to drive manual, you know, make all the screw ups, and then when the clutch burns out, we'll change it. So that's all worked out well. 387 subs, 13 more to go to hit that 400. If anybody wants to support my channel, and we just have a good vibe, good chat here. Try and help people with any self-doubt, depression, anything you're struggling with. Just keep focusing on your own life, what's within your control. Don't be too hard on yourself, all that kind of thing, guys. So we have a chat here each day. So if you need any support and stuff, drop a sub, drop a like. Happy days? Cool. And I'll just keep it chill and real. I don't do a character or nothing. I don't juggle. I don't put rubber bands on watermelons. I'm just autistic, so that in itself was kind of entertaining. Splash ADHD, you know, splash the ADHD, splash of the tism, and, you know, shake well. Keep things neuro-spicy, as they say. But yeah, take care, Jason. I hope you keep well, brother. My future man has to be able to use a chainsaw. That is would you agree that's a great requirement?
Yeah.
There you go. Future man has to be able to use a chainsaw. Exactly. Useful, you know. Going into the apocalypse and the end times, yep. It's good to have a man who can make a fire, you know. Find an old Boy Scout or something. That's what I was as a kid. I was a Boy Scout. I was a good Boy Scout too. I was a good Boy Scout. I did very good camping and things. So it's another thing I'm leaning back into as an adult, right? Like I'm getting back into my, you know, old PlayStation 2 video games rather than like modern. I used to play a lot of Forza and stuff, and then it just became so toxic, and everyone's just being weird on mic and stuff like that, and I just lost interest in it. So that's why I'm so good at like handling the trolls here. It's like, man, I was around in the first Call of Duty lobbies and video games where there were no filters, there was no restrictions or anything, right? And the other way I think of it is there's nothing anybody can say to me on here or in real life, and it's the same for you guys. There's nothing anybody can say to you that can offend you, because there's nothing they can say you haven't said to yourself, right? You've said worse things to yourself in your darkest moments. Nobody will ever talk to you in real life the way you've talked to yourself. Does that make sense? Right? So, as always, talk to yourself as a friend that you're trying to help, not like you're abusing yourself. Right? You're treating yourself like an enemy in your head. Like, oh, things will never get better, things are rough. It's like, if you went to a friend talking like that, how would they respond to you? That should be your response to yourself. Does that make sense? Are we landing somewhere? We're somewhere in the... The duck has landed on the pond. It's flapping. Oh. Still a good duck. That's all I can think of. Is the Instagram channel. I can't remember what the channel's called. But if you search like ADHD explained by ducks, you'll find the channel. And it's just all this image stuff of, you know, still a good duck. It's like cringy but funny and adorable. I like it. I'm not ashamed to admit that, because I don't care what anybody thinks of me. So there we go. Yeah, the guy does explained by ducks videos on Instagram Reels, and it's just animated with ducks, and about mental health and depression and anxiety and all that kind of stuff. So if you search explained by ducks or ADHD explained by ducks, you should be able to find it on the old gram. Other people's opinion of you is none of your business. Exactly it. Don't matter. Anyway, everybody who's alive right now who can see your fuck ups in any way, we're all dead in 100 years. We're all dead and buried. And you've got to remember that is a thing of value. It's not time. It's not time spent doing bullshit. It's not time spent on politics. It's time itself. You've got to spend your time. You know, you can relax, you can go watch movies, you can have fun, you can have pleasures. I'm not saying don't enjoy life. I'm saying you've got to like actually respect your time and use your time well. You've got to put your time at things that are returning to you in some way, that you're actually going out and having fun doing something. Okay, that's returning. It's, you know, it's a bit of a reward. You're, you know, working at things to get money and things like that, right? You're progressing things. You're moving the needle in the right direction, right? Just bit by bit. Oh, I'm sweating into my ear, but that workout got me. Sweat session. Yep. All right, been on here. I've done my usual sort of 2 hours, 2 minutes. We've had a good stream, I think, guys. I think we're pretty good now. We didn't hit the 400 sub. We hit 387, so it's pretty close. I think I'll take that. I think I'm pretty happy with that. What are you making? Feijoas, mate. Where did you get feijoas from? Oh, man. Rad. You know, I've got a short here, guys. I'd appreciate if you guys blow this short up, right? I've got a short. I've spent the most time like filming and editing and putting together, and I put together this amazing short. It has 75% of engagement. Only 25% of people swiped away on it. It has 43 views. My gym one, right here. So if you go to my channel, can you guys watch that? Make sure you watch it all the way through or a couple of times. Can you throw likes and comments on that? Because it's a short I put the most work at, and I have 43 views on it after like 5 days. YouTube just did not feed it at anyone. Everybody it fed it at pretty much watched it. It's got the best ratings I've ever had. It's got the best freaking viewership, non-swipe away. But YouTube will not push it. Which is annoying, because I put a lot of effort into that. But oh well. Oh well. It's mildly annoying. I'm not actually going to get upset by it. But it's like, come on, YouTube. Come on, man. I'm trying, man. There you go. 387 subs. Almost 400. We're on the up. We're on the up. You're my OG viewers, the early ones. So much appreciated, guys. I do appreciate you being here. And it's good to be able to, you know, talk with some people about this stuff, relate with people. I'm trying to weigh up if I stay on a bit longer. I'm trying to weigh up what I do here. Hello, Venom. Hey, Catbread. How are you, Catbread? Good to see you again. Feel better tomorrow? Yep. Yeah, I'll try and... I'm getting there. Last night. Yeah. Are you feeling a bit better, love? Yeah, we just both slept like crap and had gut pains and yeah, not well, man. As you can see, like as you can see, the state of me. I'm running on like 2 hours sleep. I've been up since 4:30, maybe 2-3 hours. Two. I don't know. I was in bed for 4 hours, and I think about an hour of it I slept. So it's all good. I still need to get a workout and still need to do some stuff today, but I think we'll have an earlier night or more sort of chill day again. I got to look after myself, right? Good, what am I up to? Oh, just having a chat, just hanging out, the usual. Have a chat each day, try just build a positive environment. Build a positive environment for people and try and help some people. So people, yeah, if I can alleviate some suffering in the world, I can help some people in some way, that's what I'm here for. Albin! Hello, Albin. Been a while, my friend. Good to see you, Albin. We can never understand what Albin says, but Albin always pops in and shows love, so we love Albin. Don't we, Albin? Thank you, Albin. Much appreciated, mate. Hello, everybody. Hello everyone today from iRock. Hey, brother, how are you going, iRock? Good to see you, man. What is good, my friend? What is good? I'm just going to put this fan back on. Can you guys let me know if this fan's too loud? Because I'm like sweating up a storm, but I don't want to... You know, it's crazy what will drop viewers on YouTube Live, right? Like, I don't want to... Yeah, so I don't know. I just want to make sure everybody's happy. Everybody settle in. Pull up a chair. Jar. Nice to see you again. Yeah, it's always good to see Albin. I always see Albin around some other channels and stuff. He's just always dropping love everywhere. He just rains love. We might beat out... I might have to stay on, love. What are you doing? Do you want to... Oh, no, you're just getting ready anyway. She's... All right, fine. I'll stay on then. I'll see her when she gets home from work. She's like she's housewifing at the moment. She's cleaning the castle. The luxurious castle. Thank you, darling. I do appreciate you. Love you. Cleaning up all the blood and dog fur all over the floor. Alvin said, Euro's new. Yes. This is good. We're having a good one. Oh, I hate that. Can you guys all hear the air conditioner whistling? Stop whistling. Why are you whistling? Dog, stop scratching. Hey, can we just, everybody calm down. Everybody just settle down. All right? Gosh. All right. Oh, puppy. I know. Oh, we'll move that over there, and I'm going to sit over here. How's that? That's better. That's nice and cozy, isn't it, dog? Nice. Can you going to come here a bit? Boop, boop, boop. I need to make a phone call. Boop, 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 boop. Ah! You're disconnected. Here we go. Shenanigans with dog. I got another phone here, so it's easier to read comments off this phone. My phone's all... I showed yesterday how cracked up my phone screen is. Hang on, I'll bring up the picture again. This is why I need a new phone. You see? See the problem? That is the problem. Well, that's alright. I've got the missus phone on hand when I'm streaming. Usually she's out when I'm streaming, so. Why are you taking pictures of me like sitting on the hill this morning? There's me sitting on the, you know, she takes sneaky pictures of me. There's me sitting on the dirt pile this morning. So that was me before I went live this morning. I was just sitting on the hill, soaking in the morning, like a little goblin. What else we got? Kittens. More kittens. Just, her phone is full of pictures of the trucks, the motorbike, cats, dogs, and me. Country girls, man. Trad wives. It's not all full of priorities. Yeah, priorities. Cats and me, apparently. So I'll take that. All the things you love. Oh, oh. Come on, man. You can't do me like that when I'm on live. You said drop that shit at me heavy. Love it. Love it. Oh, I've accidentally closed YouTube. Hang on, I've got to find my way back to my stream now on this phone. Hang on. Oh, Matt Noah's live. I'm missing Matt Noah. Oh, no. Wait, 49 likes. What was the high? I don't know if Jay's still here. I think the highest likes we've ever got to was like 53, 52. We're crushing it today. We're making lots of new friends, so this is good. We're at 40. It always says one lower on my screen. It says 48. We're at 49. So I do appreciate it, guys. Usually I don't like ask for subs and likes and stuff, but I do want to grow my channel. I do want to go to the moon. So sub if you haven't. If you like the vibe, we just have a good chat. We keep things positive. We hang out with the dog. Sometimes we do a bit of workouts, whatever. But yeah, we keep the politics and drama out. I boot the trolls out. We don't play with them and stuff. We can just enjoy. You know, that's what you guys are on here for, right? You're scrolling. You're looking for something you enjoy and can actually talk and engage with. Hey Eric, how are you, bro? Good to see you, man. Jar. Catbread will go check on Mattbread. Catbread will return. All right. Best wishes to Mattbread, Catbread, and we'll see you when we see you. Hey, there's Jay. How are you, bro? Can you remember the highest likes we got to, Jay? Was it like 52? You usually remember this stuff, bro. You got a good memory. I've got an itchy nose, guys. I'm learning if I've got an itchy nose or something to not do it. Like, otherwise I end up scratching my head on camera and stuff. It's not good. YouTube live habits. Yeah. Try to keep my hands, keep tray tables in upright positions. This is like an Eiffel Tower picture. It's like, just frame your head in there. There you go. There's the misses. There's Miss Venom. There's Miss Venom. Noogie. Good old classic New Zealand, you know, good old school noogie, mate. Those were the days. 52 is our highest likes ever. There we go. That's the bar, guys. 52 is the highest likes we ever got. We're close. We came close the other day too, but we didn't quite cross that barrier. But that's all right. That's all right. It'll be what it'll be, man. I just stay positive. Look, I'm just putting out that good energy to the world. I'm going to put out that good energy. I'm going to try and motivate and inspire people and have a good message and be myself. And it'll be what it'll be on the old YouTube, mate. Again, my nose is itchy. Ah. It's because that blooming,
Dog here.
yeah, dog here and that blooming fan's blowing air right up my nose. It's right up my nose, mate. It's no good today, mate. It's blowing in there. You need to put a pig on it. Here we are. There we are. Apparently, Albin, when he says this, he comes in. Apparently, somebody said he said we're his new family. So we've adopted Albin. We have officially adopted Albin. 52 is our to beat number on likes there if anybody wants to contribute. And I am trying to hit 400 subs today as well, if possible. We've got 388. Need 12 more subs to hit that magic 400. And of course, a good little buffer of a few. Usually you lose it. Honestly, most days I come back and it's like I've streamed, I haven't done any other content, had a good stream. I come back the next day and I'm down like 4 subs. I'm like, oh, I didn't even post anything. Why don't they like me? What is happening? Oh, there we go. We've hit 50 likes. We're a couple off. 388 subs. If anybody wants to join the fold, we just have positive chat here. So if you want a channel that's positive chat, and you're trying to move forward in life, you're trying to build the life you want, you know, everybody's stressing about politics and arguing religion and all this, right? This is a place we just chill out, calm-ish. It's a bit ADHD, autism, neurospicy here, so you have to roll with the punches. You have to roll with the punches, mate. Hey, Loves Animals in the house. Hello, Loves Animals. How are you? How are you? We have to flip the camera around for you. We have to find the dog. There's a dog. There's a dog. Hello, dog. Loves Animals says hello to you, Heidi. Stay there. I know. We'll go do stuff out there soon. I know, mate. I know. Life's rough. Whining won't get you what you want in this world. You can't just whine about it. We got to take action, dog. Hi, Heidi. Hey, Loves. Yep. You going well as well today, Jay? Everything good, bro? Everything good? Who's got some good news for us? Who's got something positive to talk about? Who's got something they're grateful for? Something cool they did on the weekend that, like, you've been putting it off and you got some progress made, or you went away, or you saw family. Like, who's got some good news? Who's got some good energy to share with the chat? Who's got some good news? I got to have something to talk about. Is it real? It says it's 28 degrees in here. It's hot, mate. It's hot, mate. Do I need to shave the beard, guys? I'll just see how I can. Do I need to show it is pretty patchy, bro. Like, I don't like it.
I like it.
I don't like it. I don't like it. It's patchy. Look like John Wick.
What do you like?
I kind of like looking like John Wick, but yeah, I still don't like the patchiness. I don't know. Usually it gets to about this thing. It'll get a little bit longer than this, and if I try to trim the edge up, everyone will come in here and they're like, Dagestan, 3 years Dagestan. I'm just like, oh my god.
I like the moustache.
You like the moustache, alright. I'll have to keep. Yeah, but the moustache is patchy too. I've never been good at growing facial hair. I'm sorry, love. It's just not one of my gifts. So I can turn a spanner. I can do some push-ups now. There's a lot I can do. Huh?
I like it.
There's a lot I can do with my hands and my fingers and work with tools and. Oh, yeah. Yeah, to Auckland, up Kiri. Oh, wicked. You have bad news. You can share your bad news, Loves. We can try and help you, mate. That's what we're here for as well. We're here for bad news as well, and struggles, and anybody struggling with anxiety or meaning in their life, purpose, stress, anxiety, any of the guilt, the self-doubt, the shame, the whatever it is, right? You got bullied, I don't know. Whatever you need to talk about. However we can help. Well, we're about to break even with our like record, I think, there, Jay. We've hit 52 was the record, and we're at 51. Ooh, fame. I don't know. I reckon it'll be tomorrow, though. 400 subs. I mean, I can hope for today. I'm going to put that energy out there. I'm going to keep feeding that energy out there. Anybody who comes in here, if you can help me get to 400 subs today, and like not unsub after the stream, and keep me at 400 subs. So I would really appreciate that. That would be great. If you want to support me, if you want to support a little YouTuber, I would like to comment on that as well. Not just in my case, but if you see small YouTubers and stuff that you actually like the content, make sure you actually like the content, right? Because there's people liking slop content all over the place, and then like the content you actually like subscribe to people, give them a like and stuff. Actually follow and support their content, because then they're going to get pushed up and have a bigger viewership and stuff, right? But if you're not going to support that person's message and just be like, oh, that was quite good, oh, I learned something here, and then you just like scroll on a short or something, you know, do like, you know, it doesn't cost you anything to tap a like for people. So I'd suggest doing that if you can, if you don't mind, for people's shorts and stuff. Just drop a like where you can, drop comments, and, you know, share the love around. Do what you can, help others, all that stuff. Here we go. What else is going on? What's that? What's dog doing?
He's like rolling around and with his head under the blanket.
Oh, okay. He's being a spaz as usual. Gonna pass the 52 likes today. Oh, I reckon so, bro. We're right here. We're right on it. I'm excited.
What are you on?
We're on 51 likes right now, and the highest ever has been 52. So no, I mean, as much as like, usually I don't ask for subs and likes and stuff, so I don't want to push people away, being like, sub and like, guys, sub and like. But you know, as I say, it is a cool thing. It's a cool thing. It does. Obviously, every like helps grow the channel. It helps the algorithm feed new people in here. Like, if people come in here and they sit for a minute and they don't like it, they don't comment or anything, it doesn't, you know, the algorithm's just like, oh, that person just watched for a bit and left, right? So yeah, then it won't feed me more viewers after that. So if we want to grow the channel and meet more good people and stuff, yeah, just the more you like my shorts and comment on them and stuff. Like, I've got that short I put up 4 days ago. It's got like 40 views on it, and everybody who's watched it has pushed it up to like a freaking 75%. That is 75% watch rate with a 25% swipe rate is meant to be like millions of views viral, except they're giving me 40 views, and I'm like, great. Doesn't matter, like, you know what I mean. There's failure in the process. Like, some days are good, some days are bad. That's life, man. So I don't obsess over it. I had that problem with my first channel. I was always trying to push for more and more, and now I just like try to let it flow more. And we've equaled it though, Jay. You're not wrong. We're at 52 now. 52. So we're equal of the most likes we ever got. But I am hoping to hit 400 subs. I think I will just stay on. Should we stay on till we get 400 subs? Should I change the question? I'm going to change the question. I think I can get rid of it. Replace. I'm not adding extra. Okay, I can't add a third option to that poll, apparently. Usually you can. I don't know why it is doing that. Try that. There we go. It saves me having to mention it all the time, I suppose. 25 votes on that last one. I just got done dealing with anxiety to attack. Oh, that's no good. Wait. What's going on, bro? We can talk about that, bro. What's going on, man? Happy to talk about, bro. And if you want to talk in private about, bro, you can message me on Instagram if that works for you better, bro. Usually I don't leave it open format to anyone to like message me on Instagram, bro. But if you want, you can message me there. So it's the same name, Venom Avenge, but just put a space between. But I've got it on private at the moment. So yeah, if you just send me a follow and a message request, bro, we can talk. I'll make time for you, dude. I'll make time for you, dude. So yeah, you don't have to talk about it here, right? Program manager for my aftercare is leaving my job, and my program director of daycare has left. How's that bad news there, mate? How does that affect your loves animals? Hopefully it works out, mate. You know, things change, right? Things always change. It's like the suburbs I grew up in, right? I go there now, I can barely recognize them. Like everything's different. All the empty lands full of all these houses. You know, there's a lot. Everything changes, right? Across time. Everything changes. It's the world. Are you feeling all right now, Waits? You all good, bro? You're all good, my bro. There's no structure. Yep. I feel you. That is something we do seek, right? We're seeking structure, or we're in that sort of fight or flight mode. The structure will come back. You know, this too shall pass, right? Like anything in life, it'll pass. You'll get through it, mate. You'll get through it. Remember, you've survived everything you ever faced. Everything that ever like leveled you or you felt was difficult, you were in tears about or whatever, right? You're still here. It worked out. It wasn't, you know. You gotta always remember it wasn't that big a thing than that, right? Normal this morning, went on 3 mile hike at the end of my body locked up. Trouble breathing, almost fainting. Okay. Why do you think that was? Weights? Was it like thoughts you had on the hike or anything? Or what do you think would have set that off? I'll just get a drink, guys. I'll just get a glass of milk, I think. Sorry, 1 second, guys. I'm just gonna make up a glass of milk. Oh my gosh, I'm a messy puppy. What have I done? Oh, good thing the camera's turned away and they don't see me just like spill freaking milk all over the counter. Damn it. Bob Saget! Bob Saget. I will check the chat in a moment, guys. I'm just, you know, being incompetent and clumsy and ADHD. This is what I mean. I'm not perfect and I screw up all the time. Oh, that makes me feel a bit better. Milk always makes me feel better. Big boy, I need my milk to be big and strong, right? Big and strong. There we go. We've gone over the most likes ever as well, but we won't worry too much about that at the moment. I want to look at weights here and see how he's going. Check me out. Just a panic attack. I went hiking and get rid of my problems, but it seemed my problems followed me. Yeah, maybe in your thoughts, bro. Maybe in your thoughts. Just my advice, bro. Just try and chill out. Try and like rather than hike, just try and sit outside and breathe and just be grateful for what is going right, man. You know. I think that made a big difference for me from having panic attacks and stuff. Is, you know, just understanding that life has its ups and downs. It's part of the process, right? And we get through and we move forward, and you know, we chip away at things, man. So don't be so hard on yourself, right? In your head, don't feel like you're behind anybody or anything, right? Like your journey's your journey. It's you versus you, man. So anything like that, right? Just focus on it's you versus you, and sometimes things get out of control in that, right? But it works out, right? You just do the best you can, chip away at it. Don't be too hard on yourself. And just keep trying to move forward, man. But, you know, don't be too hard on yourself, dude. Don't burn yourself out to the point of, you know, it's good to go for a hike and that, but you know, if it can clear your mind, but there's some stuff you need to work through as well, right? So you need to sort of figure out what that is and what's killing you on the inside, right? And try and address that directly. No more hiking for you for a while. Fair enough. Yeah, I mean, yeah, maybe take some shorter walks or just figure out like what was on your mind. I mean, to me, it's more what was on your mind you were trying to get away from. And then from the hike, you've put yourself to a higher heart rate. You've put your body under stress. You start sweating. And that's usually when I get like more anger and stuff and I start to freak out. Like when things start going wrong is when I'm like hot and sweaty and like working, right? I find it harder to control myself. So maybe take a lighter pace of exercise for a bit. Why do you look like a psychopath? Be well groomed. Okay. Hello, Clarice. Want to eat your liver with some fava beans and a nice Chianti. I ain't playing with these people, man. I'm going to take them serious. What a bunch of clowns. Hey, you look like a thing. My name's Dr. T. I come into people's chats and say dumb shit. I'm cool. Am I cool yet? Have I got the attention I wanted yet, guys? No. Go away. I don't like you. Leave Brittany alone. Leave her alone. Hey, don't steal your phone from me. Ian, hey bro, you got the ginger juice, wicked man. You see your new pretty coloured name there, mate. You got a pretty coloured name now. Yeah, I've been going all right, but yeah, I had we had the mango juice and stuff yesterday. I don't know, our stomach's felt a bit off this morning, but it was this other stuff we ate as well. It's probably something we had. But no, we're feeling all right now. I'm still just a bit like fluey, I think, bro. I think I'm still just burning that out, to be honest. But no, I'm good. I'm good. Looks beautiful, mate. You, mate. You, mate. Apparently, I look like a psychopath. I don't look as good as the dog, to be fair. The dog gets brushed more than I do. Well, it looks beautiful. Yeah, your new name looks beautiful. Yeah, mate. You must respect Jane's authority. Respect my authority. Oh, just getting the pretty earrings in. Oh. That's how you trap me and sitting there looking all pretty at your work, and I come in and meet you, and you're looking all dolled up, eh? Classy. She's such a classy lady. Classy, beautiful lady. Oh, 53 likes. Here we go. We've officially beaten the record, guys. We've beaten the 52 like record, so I do appreciate all the support. I think I'll stay on today. I'm hoping to hit that 400 sub if we can. Yeah, we just have a good vibe here. If you're new to the channel, you can ask about what it's about, but it's just a good vibe channel. We focus on what's within our control and just chip away at, depression, anxiety, anything like that, and just try and have a positive chat about moving forward in life, right? Building the reality you want, all that kind of thing. So I do a couple hours a day. So if you're having any problems with like hoarding or messy home, or you're not chasing your dreams, or I don't know, your friends are bullying you, or work sucks, I don't know. You can talk about it. You can all support each other. All just try and make things a little better. That's what we work at. People has to respect me, respect Mr. Venom as well. Power corrupts. But yeah, the only thing that needs timing out, bro, if you want to deal with it, is just literally like if we get a spam, it's like 5 times the same crap down the screen, just throw them out the door. Just give them timeouts. Just don't hide them, because hiding them stuffs up the channel. So yeah, just give them a freaking 24-hour timeout or half-hour timeout or something. It's fine. It's fine. Easy. Happy days. It's that easy. See, that's my expectation for my mod, And if you're not here, bro, don't worry about it. You don't have to be here or whatever. Don't have to prioritize me and your time. Just look after yourself. But no, he's got the pretty blue name. So there we go. Oh, how are you all going? Anybody else got something to talk about? Hopefully, wait, don't listen to the trolls. Nah, never do, bro. Never do. Throw them out the door. It's fine. Don't bother with them. They're boring. They're never good. It's a shame. Like, trolls on the internet used to be good, man. Like, when I was an internet troll back in the day, like, we were good at it, bro. We were really good at it, back in the day. And then this new generation just continues to disappoint me, to be fair. They continue to disappoint me. I can't even troll good. It's just like, well, it's looking bleak, man. It's looking bleak. Sounds easy as, yeah, mate. DIY, it's in our DNA. Mitre 10, easy as. That's the one. That's the one. You're onto it. Still 388 subs. We need 12 more. 12 more to get hit the 400 mark. But we'll see what happens. Hello, puppy. Puppy. What you doing? You come here? Can I have a cuddle? Can we kiss? Come here. You come here? Oh, there she is. They're big girls. Have a kiss? Hey, I want a kiss. 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 Thank you. Oh, the love. Yeah, that was a slobby one. Oh, big one. Oh, big one. Big happy puppy. All right. You're a good girl, you know that? You're a good girl. You're good girls. I love you. Well, I don't know what's happening with that other dog I wanted. The listing expired on TradeMe. It didn't look like they pulled it down. And the guy had said he was going to get some pictures of the dog in the afternoon, send through more pictures. And the next day I sent him a message like, oh, hey, did you get those pictures? And I didn't hear anything all of yesterday. So that might be a flop on that one. But, that is what it is. It's destiny. We'll see. No, as long, if somebody else rehomed the dog, good, It was a dog looking for a new home. So he was a male German Shepherd, so we'll see what happens on that one. But I'd say it's probably a no at this point. It's also a thing of, it's another mouth to feed and stuff going into a recession. So we were a bit like, but yeah, I think not hearing back from the guy might have been a bit of a sign. It's sort of, I chased it up to an extent and didn't really hear much from him. So yeah. Sorry, by the way, the dog's like, you're all right, mate. You're all right. Just spread love in the world, not hate, my friend. That's what I would suggest. It's good to see you're still here. Usually people sort of drop a troll comment and then bugger off. So, I appreciate that. Thank you for that. But yeah, we just have a good vibe here. We chat a couple hours a day. I do a bit of a workout, whatever. Yeah, we just try to keep it positive. Keep it positive and try and help some people and stuff. Because it's all like, that was my... I spent my life doom scrolling and whatever, right? And playing video games. And I wasted a lot of my life and then I suffered a lot. Like 2 years ago, I was sitting here, like depressed out of my mind and wanting to end my life right here in this bed alone. Like I didn't, like, yeah. 3 years ago, I didn't have the puppy, I didn't have my partner and anything. It was me and Zed, me and the boy were sat here, and it was some hard times, man. Some hard times, man. And that's why I stream on here, is I want to help anybody who's like literally. What I thought of with the channel was like when I was laying in bed depressed and really struggling and stuff, like, and I went looking for a lot of self-improvement information, a lot of podcasts and stuff, and really there were times when I really worked it, and other times I was just really depressed and just did fuck all. And I went, okay, well, how can I make a channel for people in that situation like I was in, and anybody struggling with anything, or just, you know, sick of the noise of the world and the politics and all this crap. It's like, man, you just want to actually live your life and enjoy it. Yeah, that's what I want to create here. So yeah, that nod. God bless you too, mate. Bless you too, mate. Hope you stay well. Only 2 votes on the new poll. It's quiet. It's quiet. Maybe the other one was better, that explained what the whole channel did. I don't know. 54. Oh, 54 likes. I'm famous, chat. 55. Oh, no, it's 55 on the scene. Okay. It's a different count between the 2 phones. I still don't. YouTube Live seems so glitchy and stuff, and like Instagram apps and stuff like that. The apps seem very glitchy for these like multi-billion-dollar companies, don't they? Have I ever been overseas? I went to Aussie when I was like 13. Mum took me over there for a holiday to see aunties and uncles and stuff who'd moved over there. So I was over there for, I think we did like 4 weeks when I was like 13. So we went to Sydney first, and then we went, all of us piled into Uncle's truck, and we drove all the way up the coast, the Gold Coast. And yeah, stayed in the Gold Coast like 2 or 3 weeks of it, and went to like Dream World, Movie World, all that. So that was cool little trip. 56 likes. What's happening? We're blowing past the highest likes ever of like 52. Usually it's like 10 to 20 a day. We're having a good day today on here, guys. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate all the love. Oh my gosh. Famous. I've got to change up and sell my soul now and become a completely different person and a douchebag. No, not happening. Even at 1 million subs, I'll still just be. If I had 1 million subs, I'd still be just sitting here like this, like, hey guys, what's up? You know, I might be able to splash out and, you know, get myself a new T-shirt or something. I've always liked my like $10 T-shirts and $10 jeans and stuff, right? I really have. I've always liked my cheap 10, 20 buck type op shops, man. Op shops have some cool stuff, man. Honestly, I never get to them enough. To the like second-hand stores for clothes and stuff, man. You can find some cool stuff if you get in there. I got the chat here, guys. That's why I keep looking down. I'm sitting here with the. Actually, I think it's less eye strain on her phone because she always has the eye filter on, so it's a bit less like. Off to Cairns at the end of April, but lived 5 years in Oz, mostly in Perth. Oh, wicked, man. What's it like out Perth? Like all the mining and stuff. Is it just like literally like really like deserty and like small? I've never really seen much of Perth. I've sort of heard the mining's out there, and I knew a guy once who moved to like the Shire of East Pilbara or something, and I was like, okay. Like to me, like yeah, the Shire of East Pilbara was a place in Australia. I was like, okay, the Shire of okay. So he went out there somewhere. He was doing like mining work and stuff like that years ago. Oh, I shouldn't say he was a mate. He ripped me off for like $4,000 and then used that money to get himself over to Australia and flee New Zealand essentially. So, I'm told he's back in the country, but I don't concern myself with the past, mate. Live and learn. Live and learn. Yeah, you gotta be careful with people sometimes. Some people, you know, sometimes people act like your friend and they're definitely not your friend. But yeah, I think that was something I was talking about earlier. It's really important to get the toxic people, toxic kind of friends out of your life, right? If it doesn't feel right and you don't feel like support and stuff, if you try and improve your life and these people are against you, yeah, mix it up, shake it up. There's 8.5 billion people on Earth. I'm sure you can find some new friends who are it's especially like you're gonna have the friends you had like growing up and stuff. And if you start to grow, most people don't ever like improve their lives and stuff, right? They like to whine about their problems and stuff. So when you try to separate away from that, they're gonna try and drag you back to it, right? It's like when I stopped drinking, I'd hang out with my mates who I went away from them for a few weeks so they weren't around me while I gave up drinking. And then I sort of went and sat with them, I think like a month or two later, and it was like, oh, do you want to drink? I'm like, oh, nah, man, I've completely given up alcohol, 2 months sober now. And they'd literally go, oh, okay. And then they'd come back a minute later and put a can on the table, like a Dewey can, and put it down right in front of me. I'll be like, oh, but I said, I don't know, that's up to you. It's there if you want it, though. You know, while 3 people give you crap, like, oh, why aren't you drinking anymore, bro? Like, just have one, bro. Just have one. And everybody's trying to sabotage me out of it to bring me back into the fold. Like, I'm still sitting there, I'm still talking with them. But if I don't take the social lubricant, if I don't, you know, if I don't drink the elixir, don't drink the Kool-Aid. So that was a very eye-opening thing as well, right? You know, from these people being your friends you always drank with and hung out with and stuff, for them to essentially not support, like, it was very much a like, oh, you think you're better than us or something type mentality. And that's when I realized how important it was that I gave up drinking and got away from that kind of mentality. So that helped a lot too. It's like a normal big city, but beautiful beaches and Rottnest Island, amazing. Extremely hot though. Ooh, no, yeah, I don't do too well in the heat. Don't do too well in the heat. Like, even Northland at times can get a bit scorchy for me. I'm generally all right. Nothing shade won't fix. Yeah. You just do not get the hangover. You look Irish. I look Irish. Do I sound Irish? If I talk like this, do I sound Irish? Do I sound more? Will it make me more lucky? I hope I'll be a lucky charm on here for you. Is that better? I look Irish. Okay. Do I sound Irish? No? Okay. No comment. Alright, good to know. It's the first time I've been told I look Irish. Your birthday? A couple of months away. It's in May, my birthday. So I'm getting there. I'm turning 39 this year. I'm nearly 39. Just over a year off 40, and I've got a lot of goals and dreams and things to achieve and chase by then. So yes, that's what we do here. We talk about just trying to move forward and chase the life you want, and try and help people out with depression, motivation, any of that kind of stuff, right? Any of that kind of thing, anything people are struggling with in that, or just positive vibe. We don't allow any drama, trolls, all that stuff, right? So it's a place people can come and you get to know the other people here and hang out, and yeah. It's gone a bit quiet at the moment. We're running a bit over the usual time. We've only got like 2 viewing at the moment apparently, but we have been up for like 2 hours and 40 minutes. I've been up on here a while. I'm just gonna have a bit more of my milk. You guys can sit with the dog for a minute. Are you a bull? I am a Taurus, sir. Yes. I am a bull. That is correct. You guys can hang out with the dog for a minute. I'm gonna stretch for a moment. Oh, no, you can go, hey, up here. You stay up there. Go on, up. Go lie down. Go lie down. Well, that's not really the spot. There. Right. Get us the rest of the subs or something. Well, you're all shaded. Yes, it doesn't really work. A big yawns. Okay. Okay, I'm going to have the phone over here so I can still talk if I need to. But I'm going to have some milk and stuff over here. No, go lie down. No, go be here. Here, come. Lie down. Let's. Yes. Make new friends on the internet. Stay there. You're the one they love to see on the channel, dog. What's up, Monk? Oh, all good, man. Yeah, just chilling, feeling a bit off today. No scratching. Hey, no. Stop. Cease. Desist. Stay. Stay. Stop. Just don't do anything. Just stay right there and do that. Okay? Chill out, dog. Yeah, Monk, I'm going all right, man. I feel a bit off today, a bit crook, but I'm doing all right. We nearly hit 60 likes, you know. That's crazy. It was blowing my mind today. Just gonna smell where you all are at this point, I think. I'm standing over here having a glass of milk with I'm just reading the other phone for comments. Oh, big yawns. Oh, I just need to stand up from it and have a stretch. So, thank you, Monk. Yeah, the channel's going crazy today, bro. Been getting bigger and bigger, like every day. Like some days are a bit slower, but yeah, man, it's almost at 400 subs. We need like 12 more, I think. So yeah, it's growing, and I really appreciate the support from everyone. We've like to build what's built here in like 6 weeks without without using like feeding off trolls and playing into all that and drama or any of the clickbaiting. Right? I just literally come on here. I don't even put a thumbnail on. We just have a chat. The response from you guys as a community on YouTube has been incredible. So I do really appreciate it, guys. Would you believe, honey, we're at 57 likes right now? I'm going to the moon. I'm famous. So Heidi is 3 years old. About 3 years and 2 months, and Zed's 9 years old. So Zed's getting on. So you stay there, puppy. This is I'm just checking off your phone at the moment. I'm gonna have to go use the little boys' room in a moment, guys. Nature calls. Hang on. Dog stay. I'm just gonna go use the toilet, and nobody wants to hear that. So hang on. I'll just leave you with the dog. All right? Give me a minute. Sorry, guys. It's taking a moment there. Hard getting on the live streams. Yeah. Oh yeah, I just jump on, like, as I say, bro, like whenever you guys can jump on and support, I'm all for it. You know, people have busy lives, right? I understand that. So as I say on here, like, you know, like I'd prefer people aren't watching my whole stream for 3 hours or something, right? I want people to progress their lives and chase their dreams. So you know, eventually it's kind of the ultimate success to me is if somebody, you know, watches my live enough that they're doing so much, they're so busy in their life that they don't have time to come here anymore. That's kind of the ultimate success, I suppose. Is that people are moving on, just live their life, and new people feed in, and we just keep that door revolving, right? Help people out. But yeah, how's things with you, Monk? Because do you stream as well, or you were talking about starting streaming? I can't remember what the situation was with you with that. Sorry. 388 subs, 12 to go. Ooh. Might have to do another collab with some people soon. I think Matt Noel might do another one. There's a couple other people I had in mind. Might do some collabs, just like more chat-based collabs, right? Not like workout ones or anything. Yeah, just have to chat with some people. Why is it not loading the live chat? That's weird. Refresh the stream on your phone, and it won't actually bring the chat up. Like it doesn't give me any of the chat. I have to hang on. I have to drop out and try again. There we go. Now it comes back. I am fit, Sir Ryan, but I'm no good at soccer, mate. I'm no good at soccer. A trial for second division. No, I'm not really into soccer and stuff, mate. No, I've wrecked my legs a lot, ankles and things. What's that, love? You heading off?
Yeah, I'm gonna need my phone.
You're gonna need your phone. Oh, you're gonna take away my comment reading phone with my cracked screen. That's all right. We'll make it work. I'll say goodbye to my partner, guys. We'll be back in a minute. Give me 20 seconds. Don't run away. Hit the sub and like and all that. Cool. Yeah, happy days. See if we can get me to 60 likes today. Yeah, we'll chat more. We'll go outside shortly anyway. I'll just as always, there's stuff happening around here, right? The world keeps spinning. Hang on. I'll be back in 30 seconds. Love you too, love. Goodbye. Have a great time. Goodbye. Have a beautiful time.
recording.
You do that? Oh, yes, we'll do. Yeah, I don't know how much longer it'll be on. We'll see. See how we get on. Nearly got 60 likes the first time. What have you... What kind of chapstick or something is this?
Like minty.
Minty... What are you doing? What are you... Cooties.
Don't you like it?
Yeah. Yeah, cooties. Hey, Cobbett. Take the... Yep. Live in a caravan with a woman, mate. Good woman in a caravan with my 2 dogs, mate. Yep. Oh. I'll get all itchy when I'm on here too long. You see it after like 2 hours of streaming, 2.5 hours of rubbing my head, rubbing my face. You can see it in my eyes, like right, my eyes start just drooping down from just reading the chat and stuff. So I do have to put a limit on it at some point and make sure I'm functioning well, right? Yep. How do I pass time event? Oh, it's on a piece of land, bro. So I have a garage I've built here and stuff. So the caravan was like the start point to reset my life, get clean off alcohol, all that, right? Get life on track. There was no woman around then. There was no missus around. My old relationship ended, alcohol, economy collapsed, COVID, all that kind of jazz. So I've been rebuilding life, man. So we're getting there. Building a cabin at the moment. So I built the garage, building a cabin, and yeah, just working away at that stuff. So I'm just here to talk to people and try and anybody struggling with any depression, anything like that, ADHD, like I have ADHD and autism and stuff. I had a lot of depression, a lot of overthinking, stuff like that, right? I don't know what it is. What do I want to achieve in life in the next few years if things went my way? Oh, things are going my way. Things are going my way. In the next few years, in the next year specifically, I don't like to think too far ahead, but before I'm 40, I set this goal about 3 years ago. So like this question was relevant, 3 years ago. Basically, I was at a point 3 years ago that by the time I'm 40, which is next year, that I want to like get some sort of foundation down. I want to clear out a lot of my cars and stuff and just refocus on, just doing a bit more travel and stuff, enjoying life more, just hanging out with the dogs and, clear out all the hoarding and stuff. And like, I was really into cars and all that, and I've just sort of ended up with too much stuff. So I want to sort of minimize down and just, build a cabin, build the life I want. I've got life with my partner now. Maybe some children in the next few years. We'll see how we go. But yeah, as far as the 4-year plan I'd made, I'm a year off achieving it. So I've got to finish the cabin I'm building, finish building the next cabin, build some decks, bit of landscaping in that. I've got to build about 10 cars and sell those off and just piece them together and yeah, just move forward that way, man. So it's day by day progress, right? I struggle a lot with depression, lack of consistency, sort of, being depressed and burning myself out in 3 days trying to catch up, then getting into that same loop again and getting depressed again and stuff, right? So I had to work my way through that and work through all that kind of stuff. So that's what I'm here for, man, is to try and help people with that kind of stuff, man. Like I 2 years ago I was like laying here very depressed and alone and stuff, and it's taken a lot of work and a lot of watched a lot of podcasts, read a lot of books and stuff and all that, and then taken those actions and actually know how it works when you apply it and stuff. So I just try and help people and motivate people and stuff, right? I'm no better than anyone. I'm highly flawed, but I thought the best use I can do is I want to serve other people. So I'll come on YouTube and see how it goes, see what happens. So we've been on here a little while now and we've seen how we go. Just whatever. I don't worry. I don't focus too much on money, bro. I kind of just, I'm pretty good at being handy. I'm pretty good at making something out of nothing. So, but selling up the cars will certainly free up some cash and stuff. Eventually buy a bit of land and that. So yeah, just plodding along, man. Plodding along. We can get some chickens shortly. It's a bit of a homestead in the country, right? So I left the city to not have that fast-paced city, make money. Yeah, go life, right? It's a slower pace out here. Like I still like, I enjoy my motorbikes and cars, and there's some good twisty back roads out here for the motorbike and that. But the reality is like I like the peace of the country, right? I like the vibe. Doing some stimming there, Nikai. Good stuff, mate. Hope you are you feeling a little bit better with that stomach bug, Nikai? I was feeling a bit off this morning. So was my partner. We lost a fair bit of sleep, but we're doing all right. Little Nicky, hello, no, little Nicky. How are you, my friend? Hope you're well. Yeah, nearly at 400 subs. I don't know what's that now. I was able to keep track of the subs on my partner's phone, but yeah, 388 subs we were at, and four people voted on the poll when it was at 388 subs, and the subs didn't go up. So I don't know. We might hit 400 today. I don't think I'll be on long enough. I guess we'll find out in the next couple of days. We might have that 400 subs. We'll see how we get on. Oh, Cat Bread is back. Hey, Cat Bread. Hey, Cat Bread. How are you? Yeah, how's everything going for you, Nikai? Still not good, but you're at TAFE. Sweet. Still getting it done, mate. Still getting on with it. Perfect. Love to hear it. Love to hear it, mate. Where's my glass of milk here? Where's my glass of milk? Milk makes you big and strong. That's another thing, guys, is like I've always really struggled to eat in the morning or get anything in. Milk. When you don't feel like eating, right? And it's like, man, I really need to get something in. Milk. Milk is king. Now I drink nearly half a gallon of milk a day. So milk with bread. Yep. Milk with bread. Interesting. Yeah, I don't eat any bread, potatoes, vegetables. I don't do any of that. None of that. Yeah, I tried adding bread to my diet for a while, and all I did was just pack on weight like you wouldn't believe. Like, yeah, like I don't know, I was gaining like a pound a week by adding like 2 loaves of bread a week to my diet. I was like, nope. Can't do raw milk, it's nasty. Yeah, it's not raw milk, it's just normal full fat milk on that one. Stimming it, TAFE. Yeah, just chill out, bro. Just chill out, just calm, just be at peace with everything. Don't worry, all is fine, mate. All is fine. Everything works out. The calmer you are, the better things flow, right? Yeah. I do that as well. Like my hands are suddenly moving. Like I'm kind of stimming when I'm live. Sometimes you see me start rocking. I'm like, yeah, guys, yeah. Or also, like, I do try to keep it chill here. Try to keep a good vibe and stuff. My bread, Nicky. Hello, Nicky. Oh, love that. We got some love coming in the chat. Cool. Who's got some good news for us? Who's got something good to talk about? I'm on here a bit longer than usual. I've done another half hour, but we can stay on longer. I'd love to stay on longer. I'd love to hit 400 subs today if anyone wants to help with that. All the likes, we've smashed the like record. The highest we ever got was 52, and I've got 57 now, so we might get to even 60 likes. Break my brain. What happened to Albin Bread? I don't know where Albin went. Albin pops in every few days. Albin swings by a lot of channels, shows some love, says he's part of the family, and yeah. Albin is that's what that man does. He shares the love around YouTube. You're spinning. Doing the windmills. All right. Whatever makes you happy, mate. Whatever makes you happy, my friend. Hope you don't mean your head's spinning. I hope you mean you're spinning. Run around everybody yelling, I'm a helicopter. You know, you can make TAFE exciting with that. Just run around spinning, but like, I'm a helicopter. I don't know. Just don't get in trouble. Beyond that, you'll probably be all right. Matt Noah. Hello, Matt. How are you, dude? Good to see you. What's up? Oh, we're having a good old chat. I noticed on my partner's phone you were live, but yeah, I've been live, Matt. But yeah, I'll try to catch you live tomorrow, bro. Good to see you, Matt. How did your stream go, dude? Matt Noel's another streamer here. Some of you might have seen me do collabs with him, so we just do like a collab chat like this, right? We just talk about mental health and stuff, and he talks a bit more about sports and that and whatever, right? He's got his audience and that. So yeah, we have a good I always enjoy a chat with Matt. I was saying earlier, Matt, we need to do another collab at some point, maybe next week or something. Just I got so much on with the cab and there's so much in my brain already. I might sent you the screenshot. It went well. Oh, fantastic, bro. Yeah, I'll check it out as soon as I get off here. I've been on here a bit longer than usual. Usually I do about 2 hours. Why are the likes going down? I've just seen it go from 58 to 57. 58 to 56. What did I do wrong? Tell me what I did wrong. Tell me what I did that made you take away your like. What did I do that was so wrong? And I'll stop doing it. I'll try and, I want to improve as a person. So if there's something I'm saying that suddenly makes two people unlike my stream, like let me know and I'll, let me know. Because you like the stream, it was a good vibe, and you've unliked. Like what's the problem? Let me know. Let me know. I'm not going to yell at you. As I say, we just have a good positive chat here, guys. So yeah, if I say something, if there's something I do that makes you go, oh, and something I lose 2 likes, I'd love to know, like what, am I handling something the wrong way, or is my joking around being taken as like serious ego or something? Like let me know, guys. Let me know. Maybe just issues with YouTube. Yeah, it could be. I've been told it could be that as well. But I thought I'd ask. I thought I'd check just in case I've upset anybody. As I say, I'm not here to judge anybody. I'm not here to tell anybody how to live. It's just a place where we can have a more positive chat about, like, focusing on your own life. That's what my channel's all about. So rather than focusing on politics, basically, I won't even mention the politics. It's about focusing on anything outside of your control versus the things that are within your control. What are the things you can actually affect in your life, right? And building the life you want. Like, there's no point putting any time and energy at things you can't control, like fuel prices and stuff, right? So you just put your energy at, like, okay, well, the fuel prices are high. Okay, well, maybe I need to sell some stuff or do something about it. So like solve the problem, try and move towards solving the problem and have control over it. If you can't control it, and it's going to be, you can be like aware of it, but don't worry about it. Don't argue with people about it. Just, oh, no, that's interesting information. Oh, there's a war overseas. Oh, fuel prices are going up. Oh, okay. So like my takeaway from that is basically the theory is they're going to be manufacturing food shortages and stuff, right? So I noticed when we went to the supermarket for a top up yesterday that suddenly the shelves have started clearing out of pasta, rice, baked beans, right? Which is your long life tin stuff, and the tuna and stuff was all saying that was the only shelf in the whole place dwindling down. So I grabbed a box of stuff because obviously the panic buying and things set in. See, we went up a like and we went down one again. I can't keep up. Chat. But yeah, so I just bought this stuff just in case, the world goes slow down, right? And there's queues at supermarkets and stuff. Like we've seen it before with the last lockdowns and that, right? 5 kilo bag of rice, $15. All right. Last thing I want if the world's going crazy is to be like sitting at home like, oh, we're trying to sort out this crisis, guys. We're going to get trucks to get food in and blah, blah, blah. Do you want to be hangry? When the world is going crazy, do you want to be sitting at home going, oh shit, I got no food and stressing? No, like get some rice, $15. Like 5-pack of noodles, $3, right? Me and my partner can live for a day off that for $3, right? It's not food to eat now, it's just stuff we're going to store away. What else we got? Should we go through it? Let's go through it. Like this is, I think it was like $50 the whole lot. Let's go through it. Right. We have. Right, we're going to do an unboxing, and then I'm going to have to rebox it all. So we got 5 kilo bag of rice. We got 5-pack of noodles. Another 5-pack of noodles. We got another 5-pack of noodles and another couple of spare ones in the cupboard. Tin tuna. So you got some protein. Carbs are easy to come by, right? Protein is going to be hard to get. Right? So what's going to be left at the supermarket? All the processed crap. What are you going to buy? A box of cornflakes. There we go. Some tuna. Penne pasta, right? This is stuff that you can all cook it. You boil some water. All you got to do is boil water, and you have food. All right. So just in case the world goes to hell, look, some spaghetti. Some more spaghetti. Throw it in the cupboard. That's my way of solving global crisis, man. I'm not worried about anything. Like baked beans. What else we got? Some sliced beetroot. A couple of bucks. Sliced beetroot. Oh, there we go. Corned beef. Those were the most expensive thing. I think those were about $5 each. Corned beef. I need protein if the world is going on its head. So we got a couple of the corned beef, just in case. Just for good measure. What else we got? Baked beans. I don't know, like 8 cans of baked beans, 10 cans of baked beans. This is just, some chopped tomato, stir through with pasta or whatever. A bit of tomatoes, nice, made in the apocalypse. Joking, of course, about apocalypse. Again, tuna, right? You need protein. This is all the stuff that's going to vanish. Like that, there were 5 more cans of this left of like 50. Like it was just clearing out. There was the only aisles in the supermarket was rice, noodles, and baked beans, tuna, all that kind of stuff was selling down. So, it pays to grab yourself a few because everyone's going to panic. I'm not panicking at all. I couldn't give less of a crap. I just know all these other idiots are going to panic. And with the trucking situation shit, that's where it's going to become a problem for you, right? Like it became a problem with all the idiots with COVID with toilet paper and stuff, right? Yeah, some tin tomato. Yeah, Nicole's still sick. Oh, that's not good. There we go. Some cream corn. You know, it's just stuff that, like, you can heat up. Like, even if you have, like, look, as long as you can start a fire, you can eat this shit, right? So if the power's out and everything's wrong, you can literally start a fire in your backyard, dig a little hole, make a fire, and throw the whole bloody tin in it. And then just open the tin and eat it, right? So, like, you get what I mean? It's food that you can eat regardless. Because the last thing you want is to be... It's like everybody forgot COVID, that you were standing outside a supermarket for 3 hours in the sun in a queue while everybody lost their freaking minds. So you just get a few tins of shit. I'm good. I'm sorted. Corned beef, some noodles, rice, baked beans. And next week I'll get some more and just throw it in the cupboard. I mean, this stuff will last till... Well, the beetroot's 2028, so the beetroot will last a couple of years. And basically in a couple of years, I'll eat the beetroot before it goes off and buy another tin of beetroot, right? It's... You don't waste it, obviously. 2027 on the tin corn. What do we get for the baked beans? How long are baked beans good for? Supposedly. 2027. Ah, they'll be fine. They'll do for years, mate. They'll be right. Don't worry about that. So there you go. That's the rundown. Just throw some shit in. That's my solution to... You know what I think of the global conflict in World War III? I think I have a box of food so that I don't think the entirety of society is going to collapse. I don't think there's going to be riots in the streets. I don't think there's going to be revolutions. I think there's going to be food shortages. I think there's going to be restrictions on travel with what days you can use your car, how much fuel you can buy. But I think that's going to be pretty brief. But anyway, you can always live off rice. Again, I have steak in the freezer and stuff, right? But if there's power cuts and stuff and all my meat in the freezer goes off and you end up in like a lockdown type situation again, like it's not far-fetched, right? It's something that we've already gone through and it was like every country and stuff, right? So I don't feel like I'm being a loony or anything going, hey, might be a good idea to put a box of food aside. So have the beans raw. Yeah, exactly. Have the beans raw, don't matter. Yep. Can have the beans cold if need be. That's it. 57 likes. Can we get to 60 likes? Can we make that happen? And if we can get to 400 subs, I'll be even happier. Nah, I'm more seriously, I'm very detached from YouTube. I found that to be a bit of a problem with my old channel where I'd really hope the subs and likes and that went up and hoped I'd get more engagement. And it's more just by chilling and chatting that we kind of flow along. So I shouldn't. Oh, shop at Pack and Save. I just wherever, bro. It just depends where I'm at. So it's like I try and tie it into doing something else. So it just depends where I'm at. So if I'm out on the BMX or skate park somewhere, then I'll go to a supermarket near there. I don't look for specials and stuff. I just go wherever. But yeah, it's just the supply. The problem with the oil crisis is not so much the fuel in your tank right now. It's the economic damage it's doing to... It's the damage it's doing to the economy. Like, Aussie stocks already down. Like, the damage that's already been done to Aussie stocks and stuff and stocks around the world and that, it's going to create a massive recession. And, the housing market is at bursting point as well. So that's the other thing to consider. This is like 2008, that they let the same thing happen to the housing market. The most Googled search term right now is... Since 2008, the most Googled search term right now is, how can I pay my mortgage? How can I get more money in to pay my mortgage? What do I do? So we're right on that precipice again. Which again, I'm not going to panic. I'm not going to stress. I'm not going to worry. I'm going to do what I can control. I don't own a house. I don't have a mortgage, so I'm good. I'm able to solve that problem. No, the whole world's crashing, bro. The whole world's about to crash badly. I'm not fear mongering. I'm saying there's going to be a lot of disruption. It's World War III, literally. If you want to know what kind of disruption there's going to be, rather than like fear mongering local news and stuff. Like look back to World War II, look back to World War III, look back to look back to World War III, look back at World War II and stuff, and you'll see the effects it had on regular people with food lines and stuff. Look at the Great Recession. What was it? Was it 1902, 1908, something like that? The big recession. You know, people were literally on the street, queued up, hundreds of people down the street for bread and stuff. You know, the same. You're gonna have the same kind of problems. You know how long it takes for governments and stuff to get their shit together. Well, what was it? What's the movie I'm thinking of? Die Hard 4, like the tech one. You know, he's trying to argue, like, they can't collapse a system like that. He goes, it took FEMA 4 days to get water to the Super Bowl. When New Orleans got flooded, right? Everybody went to the Super Bowl to be safe and whatever, right? The agency responsible for getting water to people in a crisis, it took them 4 days to get water to people in a stadium, which they just had to get water and take it on a helicopter. 4 days. This is what I mean. This is why I say, like, put some tins of food away, put some bottled water away and stuff like that, right? Yeah. Just the way, it's just a bit of prudence, a bit of smarts, and then you don't have to worry. You're good. And if it goes on for much longer than your food stocks, whatever, don't worry. If the nukes start flying and that, you probably don't want to be around and live in the radiation anyway. Won't be much society left. Won't be any fairground rides. I don't think you'll be doing much paintball or anything or something, whatever you're into. If the nukes start flying and the apocalypse occurs, you won't really have you won't have internet. So if the world goes to crap bad enough, you don't really need to worry about it. So we won't worry about none of that. Beans, rice, and veggies. Yep, that's it. Yeah, I might have to start eating vegetables again. Everyone's like, you can make your own food supply by growing vegetables. The thing is I don't eat vegetables, so I haven't eaten vegetables for like 15 years. All right, here we go. I have fruit though. I have a bit of fruit in that. But vegetables are toxic to humans, is my opinion. And I don't think we'll go down that rabbit hole. I think you guys can look into that yourselves. That's, again, my own personal opinion, my own personal way, right? Might get off here soon. We've been getting a bit quiet maybe, but I'm getting a bit tired, but we'll see how we get on. Can we hit 60 likes? What do you reckon? Can 4 people double tap the screen? That'd be good. Show me some love. Yeah, vegetables will give you a lot of gut inflammation and stuff. Vegetables are toxic to humans. Is the basis of it. So animals, like, how like things in the wild build defense systems, right? Like if you watch any like David Attenborough or something like that, you'll see he'll talk about the defense systems plants make to protect themselves and stuff, right, from predators. So it's the same with the vegetables we eat, right? Like they can't run away, so they build defense systems internally. So people go, plants are full of nutrients. And yes, they are, but the nutrients are there for the plant to consume. They're not there to grow and a human can eat and get the nutrients. Like, to some extent you can. You lose most of the nutrients cooking it. There's a lot, like, it's like a Brussels sprout has 71 different toxins in it, which is why a child will spit out a Brussels sprout, right? Like, who as a kid, it's pretty rare that a kid will, Brussels sprouts now, they've genetically modified them to make them sweeter and more tasty. But if you grew up 20, 30 years ago, that, we're Brussels sprouts and steamed Brussels sprouts. And it was like, ugh, and you spit them out, right? Because they're toxic. The brain knows, the human body knows that it's toxic. So, yep, vegetables are toxic. They can't run away, so they build defense systems so some stupid animal doesn't eat them. Don't be the stupid animal. That's my personal take on that. Yeah, they give people a lot of gut inflammation as well. You'll build up a lot of fat. You'll build up a lot of fat around your waist typically, because you'll build fat around that area to protect your organs, so that when the toxins from the vegetables are being processed, that fat will absorb it before it goes into your kidney, liver, all that kind of thing. But yeah, anyway, again, that's just a slight detour. I don't expect anybody to agree with me. I understand it's a pretty out there kind of view of it, but that's what I found through my research and decided for myself. And as always, like, I'm not here to tell people how to live. But yeah, personally, I don't do vegetables. Don't do them. Someone keeps liking twice. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not sure. That's interesting. I'll Google that, mate. I'll screenshot. I always screenshot stuff I need to look up after, so I can look through. Like, so if you guys recommend something or say something, I just go through the screenshots and go, oh, that's right. I need to look that up. Cat calls everyone something bread. It's like saying like sun in Japanese or something. I'm not sure why, but it's cool. Hey, Justin back. He's back. And the bread people. All the bread people. All right. Oh, well, guys, I don't know. Do I head off here? What should I do? Oh, how much charge we got? We can probably go outside for a minute. We've got 31% charge. We'll go kick it out there for a bit. Oh, man. I'm not feeling good, eh? I'm not feeling over well. Hello, puppy. Have you got us to 100 subs yet? Have you got us more subs yet? We need to get famous, dog. I wanted 400 subs today. We're at 375, though. I usually get like 10 to 20 a day. Or like good day, right? So, yeah, it's good. We get new people. But again, like, you know, you want people to sub who are actually going to come back and watch. So if you like the vibe, if you like hanging out, I'm here every day. Usually every day. Like, I did Sunday off this weekend. I might do Sunday, Mondays off. Or just have a shorter chat or something. But oh, sorry. As always, guys, I am a human. Sometimes I cough, sometimes I sneeze, sometimes I fart on live too. So joys of not being a fake creator. I'm not a grifter. You know, I've got nothing to sell. I'm not monetized. There's nothing going on. Just just trying to build a life, right? So here we go. We're getting there. Ah, some of the regulars won't see. It's like we wrapped up the cabin. We got the wrap on the cabin. Most of it. We've got to get all the top done still, but we're getting there. There we go. Oh, it's not a wind tunnel in here now. That's great. So now I can work in here a lot, right? There can be bad weather. Once it's all wrapped, I can work in here and we're good. We're good. And there's the front door there. Front door. I'm going to build across from about here. I'm going to build like an upper level loft from sort of like that far out. So I have like windows and stuff up here and open door onto a balcony type thing. But yeah, it'll just be like a little loft bit with like day beds, you know, so you can lay up there in the sun. So the sun comes there and there and yeah. Right. So yeah, that's what that's there for. Good bit of height, mate. Good bit of room around there. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, what are you dogs doing? Dogs? You alive, Zed boy? You good? What are you doing? What you doing? What you doing, fella? Hey, my boy. Where's your big fella? What are you doing? You got subbed by your sister. So I came over here. She was pinning you down a bit. You alright? You're right. Alright, good boys. Good boys. What do you got for me? I'll make this pole smaller, I guess so. Okay. What do you got? Which one? This one? It's a bit big. Oh, that didn't break it apart either, did it? That didn't help. Hey, big fella. You want this one? You're not really into your clay that much, are you? You want that? There you go chew that up, I guess. Alright. Use your mouth, you idiot. Thank you. Good girl. You're getting there, I'm doing my best, you know, I'm not a bloody builder, I don't know how to build these things, so I'm figuring it out as I go. This is all just out of my head, out of like, those beams came out of Vector Arena in Auckland. They were the leftover beams from building Vector Arena, so, yeah. Day by day, starting to get it together. Starting to make progress. Progress is good, we like progress. Got the motorbike back on the road, got one of the project cars running, got the Mrs. Truck fixed. Yeah, it's just chipping away, man. That's what we do here, try chip away, try build up things. How many cats do I have? No cats here. I don't know if you're asking the other fella though. See you guys, going for a nap bread. Wind's messing with the audio a bit. Okay, cheers, bro. Thanks, bro. Yeah, it can get a bit like that out here. Oh, I'm weighing up about stuff. I've been on a while, guys. I don't think we're going to hit the 400 subs today. We tried. But we beat the like record. We had 52 was the highest likes we got to before. So we've hit 56, I believe. It says 55, my end. It's usually one off, so that's good. It's good. We've had a good chat. All right, doggies. All right, guys. I'm going to head off. I might do a stream later on. We'll see how we go. But we did a workout. Where's We've hung out with dogs. We've, yep, done a bit of everything. Oh, 57 likes. Thank you very much, guys. Hey, Bobby. Yeah, hit the sub if you haven't, guys. I'm nearing 400 subs now, so I've got to bring the mic a bit closer. Apparently, the audio's going in and out. There we go. How's that for a stream? How's that? Is that entertaining? Am I entertaining yet? Feel that energy. Energy. 58 likes. Can we get 2 more? Have me to 60. I'll be all for it. All right, inside dogs. Come on, out of the wind for a bit. Come in for a bit. Come in, because I'm gonna make something to eat. I'm gonna make something to eat. You might scab a bit of cheese if you're good. Cheese? What's this? Cheese? Zed. Cheese? Want cheese? Cheese. Okay. Alright, so we'll scam them into some cheese soon. Alright guys, yeah, I'm gonna head off. Great to see you all. And yeah, I'll be back later tonight, tomorrow, something like that. Blah blah blah, you know what to do. Focus on your own lives, guys. Focus on what you can control, what you can actually have an outcome on. That's how you build it, right? Don't worry about what the rest of the freaking world's doing. But yeah, do to stock up on a bit of food if you can. Just a few cans of tuna, baked beans, just throw them in the corner. Just so if things start to get difficult with supermarkets and stuff, right? You got, a few days, you can stress less. There's my current suggestion. Beyond that, don't worry about it. Enjoy your life. Chase your dreams. Cool. If you'd said bread, that would all ran in. Bread. Alright. Thank you very much, guys. Awesome. And I will see you later on.